Play or twitch.tv/1Life2Play.
Oh, cool. Okay,
Or you can go right to 1Life2Play.com and you'll see it on there too.
Got it.
You can release
Say something for me really quick.
Hey everybody,
Okay.
we are
Play,
here live
or
for the Nintendo Switch premiere.
Twitch.tv/1Life2Play.
Oh, cool.
Or you can go right to 1Life2Play.com and you'll see. Okay.
But we still have many things to share.
Look at all these magic tricks they
Still
have.
many things, right? He's rolling his sleeves up like he's David Blaine and shit. Look at this.
Dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
swear. It's like magic. It's like magic.
Colors.
This is ridiculous.
Colors. I'm writing that down in big capital letters right now.
Left
Freaking
screen.
yes, wrist straps. Thank God.
Are there wrist straps?
Yeah.
Okay. But where do you put the wrist straps when you plug it into the Joy-Con?
There's apparently a.
This is a wrist strap peripheral that adds the
prominent
buttons.
L and R buttons
Wow,
for
you're gonna be carrying a lot of shit.
Yeah,
games
it looks like
that
it.
have you swinging your hands, attaching to your wrist so you won't drop it.
Uh-oh.
And it makes the
Thank
Joy-Con
God, it's the
easier
Wii
to grip.
2. Holy crap. I want
This is the
colors.
type that will come with your Nintendo Switch system, but there will also be other colors sold separately.
You want a
The
color?
right Joy-Con also has a motion IR
The colors look
camera
kinda
that
lame.
can sense the shape, motion, and distance of objects in front of it. It's right here. For example, it can tell the difference between rock, paper, and
What?
scissors. And it can tell how far away the hand that threw it is. This will make unique new control styles possible. What's this?
I gotta admit, the one
The
thing I love about Nintendo is like they might show you something, but then they're like, "Hey, here's 50 other new things that we're gonna do."
Right? We're gonna do all of this shit.
Yeah.
There's no half stepping with it. That's the thing. There's no maybe you get that with the other console
even tell.
manufacturers, but there's no half step with
One.
Nintendo.
No, it's crazy. I mean, this is.
The number of ice cubes in the glass.
I mean, then again, I'm
I
not
just
gonna
added
take
your
whatever
video.
they're doing right now heavily. This
And
seems
you can
stupid,
feel water filling the glass.
but I'm sure it's fine. It's just like Motion
This
Plus
new
or
sense of
whatever.
realism is produced by the
But
precision
I don't know.
of
We'll see.
computer
It's none of this matters until a game utilizes it, you know. And here's the deal: no third parties are going to utilize it. It's only Nintendo that will.
Right.
With these new sensing and vibration technologies, the Joy-Con itself boasts an expressiveness that invites the player to pick up the controller.
So, okay,
The Joy-Con offers
He
more
called it
than just
3D
traditional
realism?
video game controls.
HD, I think.
It invites
HD
everyone
realism.
to a new
Something
world
like
of
that.
entertainment.
High definition
said-
motion
Allow
control.
They said
users
fuck
to
VR.
see new games made possible by the Joy-Con. One that everyone can play
We'll make you
together,
feel this
and
game.
one with depth,
I don't know.
challenge,
VR.
and
I'm not sold on
replayability.
VR. I mean, I've never even tried it, but I
Let's
just
switch
don't.
to the game
I don't know.
everyone can
Just
play
don't care
together.
about it. Not yet. Oh, cool. Here's a tech demo that we'll never see into a real game, I'm sure.
This is a game. This looks like a game.
That looks like a real person. So the Switch got HD realism. Just kidding. This is not a game.
That is definitely not a
plot-
Switch title right there.
He's gonna pull out a Wii remote.
Is this our first look at Red Dead Redemption 2?
This is it. Red Dead Redemption 2 right here. It's a Nintendo Switch exclusive.
Okay,
It's just
wait, I
two
think
old
my-
people in a desert.
I think my video froze. Hold on. Let me grab my capture again. Oh, because I think Skype was trying to get it. Okay, there we go. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I froze up on you. Okay, get on with it.
I mean, seriously, this is taking forever.
This is Nintendo trying to appeal to the Western. Wait, this is the.
It's funny you say that because like it's kind of not intentionally like, oh
Yeah,
man,
it's
like the
literally the
Western,
Western.
actually Western.
But this is Nintendo. This is Japan's conference of this. There's supposed to be
Yes.
another one in the morning for
Really?
North America.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, they're gonna do this all over again at like I think 8 a.m. New York time. Yeah, it'll be New York time.
What in the hell is going on right now? I hope these outfits actually come with the system too.
No, did they just air guitar with the Switch controller?
They're fighting with swords. They're picking up phone calls in a business environment, shaving with the controller now.
I see.
Apparently,
I literally see these Wii Fit boards coming back.
God, this thing. If this thing costs me a fortune in freaking accessories, I'm gonna kill somebody.
That's exactly what the Wii U did not have as many accessories as the Wii.
No, and it was good. It was better for it.
The Wii had so many accessories. Now look at this.
Oh, this is already terrifying.
I am also the general hardware director for Nintendo Switch itself.
And the star of the next game.
God, please tell me this isn't the launch title that comes with it.
That was just introduced.
1-2 Switch.
But at the same time, it's a brand new kind of game. One that mixes up new kinds of play that haven't been seen before.
I'm turning the volume
Your
up now.
typical video game has you playing while looking at some kind of screen,
I didn't realize how
right?
low it was.
That guy's waiting for a flood, man. Look at them pants.
It already
But
came. It
1-2
has already
Switch can be played without looking at any screen. So then,
like even
where
the
exactly
flood
do you
went all the way up to his wrist. Like
eyes of your
Sorry, the guy before him was wearing mom jeans, I'm pretty sure.
You look directly into the eyes of your opponent to play the game.
What?
When will your opponent move? How will they move? Are they just faking? You look into their eyes to read their next move.
I'm gonna have to start
and
throwing
then
parties
you get to see
again.
them do something unexpected.
You play facing
In
each
other
other.
words, 1-2 Switch isn't a game you play facing a screen. It is a game that is primarily played through face-to-face
I was just about to say, then why the fuck do I need a Switch?
So you can bring
Yeah, no
Nintendo
kidding.
Switch to parties and after parties, indoors or outdoors, any place people gather or meet, and you simply 1. Stand Nintendo Switch up. 2. Grab the two
I really don't want to have to use the word
Three.
Joy-Con, by
and
the way.
1 to a friend.
How
And
do
just
you do
like
that?
with these 3 steps, the place you're in becomes the game.
The problem with
steps.
Joy-Con, Joy-Con sounds like a controller that came out in the 1980s.
We're creating
Like the word
1-2 Switch
joypad.
to be a staple for parties and to become an icebreaker
I
for
can do
all
this on my
kinds of fun
Android phone.
communication.
You could have made the app for my Android phone for this.
1-2 Switch
Yeah, no kidding.
features fun for everyone, gameplay made
Okay,
possible
so it
by
comes
the
out.
Joy-Con, and it releases
All right,
March
cool.
3rd alongside Nintendo Switch.
March
Please look
3rd.
forward to it.
Here are now
On-
15
Thank you
other
very
things
much.
the controller can do.
Yeah. 1-2
Did
Switch.
you lose your toothbrush
That
this
was
morning?
1-2 Switch,
Just grab a
the game
Joy-Con.
everyone can play together.
Use it to brush your yellow teeth, like
Next,
mine.
let's look at a game with depth, challenge, and replayability that uses the Joy-Con.
What is this crap?
A new gameplay experience is born.
Do you ever think,
Let's
I really
switch
want to
it.
work in a business environment, but my job is just too real? Grab a Joy-Con and pretend to type on a keyboard all day and impress your boss. What? All right. Okay.
All right.
Wife's yelling at me because apparently my door is open.
Close the door. Oh, Double OP just got online. He was streaming. I was hosting him, but we had to interrupt it for late breaking news of this magic show. This magic show that is Nintendo Switch.
Okay, well that girl's arms just became ribbons. So Rock'em Sock'em Robots 2017.
What is happening? All right, let me add Double OP to this to this Avenger.
What if we're getting the sequel to Punch Out and they call it Punch In? What is going on?
What am I watching?
Dude, it's freaking Tekken. Just kidding. I have no clue what's happening though. It's some arena fighting boxing game.
Arena ribbon boxing. So quick, guess the name of this game.
Arena ribbon boxing is probably what it's
I'm gonna go with that. I really do like that idea. Arena ribbon boxing. So it looks like she's holding two controllers. She's holding two.
I know what the name of this game is going to be called. It's going to be called Switch Slap. Still playing words.
It's got to be Switch something or something Switch.
Switch slap, man.
Ribbon Switch.
No, Switch slap. Like bitch slap.
Switch glove.
Oh, arms. Okay, well, we were way off.
You're getting it before me. Just arms. Just straight up arms.
Good.
Play with Wiimotes. Or Joy-Cons.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kosuke Yabuki.
Damn, look at that headset. What do you got over there?
I'm the producer
this
of the
thing?
Nintendo Switch game.
It's it's like a Turtle Beach Z22.
Today,
All right.
I'd like to introduce you all to ARMS.
Oh, he wants to show a video. I'll accept that.
ARMS
Yeah, look at him.
is a fighting
Hey, you
sports
got a nice
game.
camera.
Use
Mine is like ancient. I
extendable
found it in a
arms
box
to
of
battle.
wires.
It's like boxing, where you hit your opponent with punches,
Let's see
but it's
here.
also like shooting, where you aim and fire.
Okay,
at
so
It's
distant
also
opponents.
sitting on my.
Just minimizing the chat window. So
To
we
play
can
ARMS, you hold one.
You know,
Joy-Con
Curse
in each
has
hand
video chat too, right?
in a thumbs up
Yeah,
pose.
are you sponsored by fucking Curse, man? Like,
The Joy-Con senses your motion.
No, it's just fucking.
So when you
It's just the
punch,
fucking best one out right now. It's the
your
best.
character also
every time I
punches.
talk to you, you want me on Curse, man. I'm not.
I got a
not a
server
Curse
on
guy.
Thrust your
there.
fist.
I got a
Your
fucking
punch curves.
like 7 rooms in that shit.
Is
With
anybody
this,
interested in
pursue a
ARMS
distant
right now?
enemy.
Nope. I just told a friend of mine it's gonna be
You
shovelware
move your
immediately.
character by tilting the Joy-Con. And by combining dashes and jumps,
So you
can
play this in
perform
third
This looks
person
like-
over the
of
shoulder,
actions.
so that it's literally nothing like what they showed. You showed me an
Because
arena
ARMS
battle,
uses
like I'm
physical
literally
controls.
third person out and about,
Anyone
like
can pick it up
almost
and play
Smash
it
Brothers
right away.
type. But
Yeah, but
now
we
you're
made
showing
it
me
so
it's
that as
over
you
the
play
shoulder.
more,
Well, I don't
you'll
get to
learn
see
higher-level
anything.
techniques
What
and
do you mean you don't get to see anything?
I just see.
here
his
we go.
face.
You're about to see it
Now-
live. Here we go.
Are you
I'd like
watching
to
the
show you a battle
conference?
between two of our team members.
Pete,
All I see is his face.
Okay, Springman
face?
and Ribbon Girl in a game called ARMS. We've entered a new era of
wait,
generic.
you know what? I gotta time out here for a second. Pete, are you not watching the conference in the
Here
second
are some
window?
of the characters who appear in the game.
You
where's
thought
the
I was going to
conference
broadcast
link?
the conference to you across Skype?
Where do I click to see the conference?
Go to Nintendo.com.
It's a very fast
and there'll be
and
a link
active
right there.
Fighting
Well,
game.
okay.
They're trading punches back
Okay,
and forth.
Mr. Double OP, he's setting up here.
You can guard in this game,
He's gonna join in on the fun of
But-
ARMS.
they're practically battling without guarding at all right now.
Nintendo Switch.
Oh dear,
Yeah.
Springman is on the ropes. Oh, but here's Springman.
Oh,
with a special
Springman won.
attack.
Do you hear the audience clapping, everybody?
Oh,
Nope.
Springman won.
They don't. There's no one clapping right now. The only thing you hear are people pulling their money out of Nintendo stock.
As you saw,
This
the most appealing part of ARMS
you
is
you
battling.
you made
You
a
can battle alone
large
against the
phone
computer.
with controllers
You
without
can play
phone on
split
it.
screen against a friend.
Pretty much.
As you just saw. You can also bring your Nintendo Switch systems together to battle.
Oh, online battles.
And
That
of
I'm
course,
gonna have
so-
to pay for.
preparing online
So
battles
even
as
though
well.
they said that the Nintendo Switch essentially
The
comes with two
extendable arm fight
controllers,
game,
to,
ARMS,
for this game
will
you
release this
do need a
spring.
second controller if you're gonna play that at home.
Thank
It
you
looks
very
A
like-
whole
Interesting.
second controller setup, not the
What did you
split.
think? ARMS marks the emergence of Nintendo's newest characters.
I feel like the next thing they're
As
going to
you can
announce
see,
is that everything
mastering the
comes in
Joy-Con
pieces in the
controls
box and
can
you have
bring
to
a
build
new
it
feel
yourself.
to even
Yeah,
head-to-head
this is
fighting
gonna be the
games
Raspberry
that
Pi of
demand a high
consoles.
level of strategy and tactics.
The only thing
you'll
that's
look
going to
forward
save
to it.
all of this is modding. Well, here's Splatoon.
Let's switch.
I knew this was coming.
Got you.
Splatoon was
But
actually
when you
good.
heard about NES Classic, and even you were saying it, Dave, go get a Raspberry Pi.
Yeah.
So now when I
absolutely,
look at the
because-
Switch, I think I kind of say the same thing.
Yeah, but in a way though, like Raspberry Pi would require you to learn game development though, right? Where a Raspberry Pi for like a retro console is you're just taking old emulators and throwing them on there. So
Yeah.
My issue here is that you were seeing, first of all, tech demos, which always they're always a thing. They're always a proof of concept, right? But what you're seeing isn't interesting. At least not from, like, if anyone's sitting here not thinking that this is the Wii presentation from like 10 years ago, then you're crazy. This is exactly what it looks like, except with better graphics. Though I would think that this game is actually way better with controllers, so I'm actually kind of excited.
Okay.
That means I can sell my.
We're gonna try to minimize the resources.
Yeah, like that window switch. Like if it turns out to be something like break fun, but it was mediocre. The arms like it had stuff. So. Oh, it's Splatoon 2.
Yeah, this is Splatoon 2.
Yeah. It's a sequel. Cool.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Well, they're definitely sticking to the
I
kitty kid graphics.
diligent researcher at the
Dude,
Squid
the
Research
graphics
Lab
aren't an
and spent
issue.
day and night researching
As long as the games are
mysterious
fun.
creatures that can take on
That's
human
important.
form.
I will stick by
I've
that.
been researching a new variety of squid that
I
What
can-
kind
was
of
I can dig
gizmo does
that.
he have in his hand?
and today I'm here to
Those are
announce
real
the fruits of my
Splatoon
labor.
games, man. Please tell me they're gonna sell those
It
along
has
with
been
the
about
game.
You
Then I
want
will
more
not-
2
shit.
years since I first
I do not
discovered
want one of
these
those
squid,
things.
and it seems there have been many changes to the squid world in that time. Turf War is their 4-on-4 team-based battles where the two teams compete to spray the ground with ink and cover the most turf. This remains
It's a great
popular
shooter,
sport,
honestly.
but it appears the battle stages have
you just
changed,
use
and
paint
the
and like you
factions
can
and weapons
turn
used
into a
have also
squid
evolved.
based on your color. You can slide through the levels
Here,
and stuff
you
as
see
long as
the
you're
latest
colored
piece of
paint.
technology.
Then you
This
just shoot
weapon
people.
set
There's
is
various
called
types
the
of
Splat
guns.
Dualies.
Pretty cool.
Not only do these dual-wielded weapons let you shoot
The-
ink from each hand, they also have
Like I
nozzles
would
that
say,
can
like the
propel
art
you at a
design
high
in this
rate
game
of
isn't
speed to
great. Not a
outmaneuver
big
your
fan of it,
opponents.
but it's still
It is a
fine. The
fearsome
game was
weapon in the
fun.
hands of one who has mastered it. And it appears
I just hated the Wii U
special
controller.
weapons
It
which
was
can
terrible.
be activated after spraying enough ground with ink
Oh,
are all
shit.
brand new. Surely with the introduction of new weapons,
I don't understand why
all
didn't
new
they
special weapons
why didn't
and
they
new
angle
battle
some VR
stages,
into this if
we
they
will
have all
see
these
the
hand
emergence of
gizmos and
new battle
gadgets?
strategies.
Because, well, it's
Expect
funny.
our
I
research
almost
will
wanted to
continue
say
to
that
be
VR is a
this
gimmick, but so is all of this. So I don't know.
Allow me
Yeah, I was
to
about to say
report
they don't need
briefly on
VR. They got
controls.
HD realism.
Of course,
Dude, look
you
at that
can
Pro
use the Joy-Con
controller, though.
controllers,
That thing
but
looks
you can
pretty
also
hot.
play using the Pro controller. You can
But you
play on a
can't play
TV
using
screen,
these two guns I'm
and you
holding
can
right
also
here.
play in handheld mode.
Why the fuck are you holding the
Of course,
guns?
in either mode,
I
you
don't
can
know.
use
I
gyro
really
controls
hope
to aim your
that
ink.
you can take the controllers off and somehow aim with
You press
the
the X
controller.
button
I don't
to
know.
view the map. And to do
Like
a
you can in
super jump,
ARMS?
you press the button assigned to a teammate
Yeah,
to
like,
instantly
but more
jump
like
there.
how none of you guys probably ever played
Of course,
Metroid
you can
Prime 3 on the
battle
Wii, did
against
you?
No, not
friends
on
and
Wii.
people you
Last
don't
Metroid
know
Prime
over
I
the
played
internet.
It was you could
And
it was kind
you
of
can
the whole
also
idea
bring
where
your
like you could
games and
point the Wii
Nintendo
remote
Switch
to
systems
television and
together
use the
to
nunchuck
battle
to move,
friends face
and it
to
was like that
Yes.
whole idea where people thought like I can you finally
That
point
is
at my
all
screen
from
and
the
shoot
Squid
something,
Research Lab.
and it really worked. It worked really well, but unfortunately, it was the
Oh,
only game that worked like
I
that.
almost forgot
And so I'm
something
kind of hoping
very
that
important.
this maybe
Splatoon
allows
2
you to do something like that.
is
What did he just do?
planned for launch this summer.
Not even a launch game.
And again, this
Wow,
time
really?
there will be stage.
That won't be the
That's
only
okay.
one, buddy.
updates after launch.
That's okay.
And
That's
there are
not a
also
huge
plans
deal.
to
I'll tell you
hold
what, Splatoon
ongoing
sold actually fairly
in-game
well.
Events. I am very excited to once again enjoy those exciting times with everyone all around the world.
I love the translator. He's like, Splatoon 2.
2
This guy's like obviously very excited on stage.
still
Translator's not so
has
excited.
many elements that we have yet to uncover. The Squid Research Lab will continue to share new details as we discover them. Thank you for your time today.
So you said it's not done. It's not done.
What squid do you think? This brand new version of Splatoon arrives this summer. It should make for some hot matches.
Oh my god, it's Splatoon 3.
Let's switch to this.
Just kidding. Looks exactly like it though. What is this?
Crazy cat.
This brand new version of Splatoon arrives this summer. It should make for some hot matches.
Oh my god, it's Splatoon. Oh my god. Yes. I love me some Mario.
Mario in the City.
Oh my god.
That's the name of it already. Mario in
Mike.
the City.
That sounds about right. Are you dude?
Is anybody else reminded of Lego Marvel Avengers right now?
That or that Lego Undercover game.
or Disney Infinity.
Oh my God, they just gave him the Sonic spin.
Look, he still has the same moves that he had from 64.
No, that's Sunshine, buddy. That's Sunshine.
That game is still good after 20 years. There's nothing wrong with it. If they're gonna make that game controlled roughly the same way, but add a few things, I'm all in. All right, so I wasn't gonna get one of these systems, and now I have to.
Well, he didn't collect coins. He collected purple triangles.
It's like Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 were some of the coolest games Nintendo has ever made. I really
like Mario Galaxy. Hey, Dave, can you go in and turn your mic volume up a bit?
Who, me?
Yeah. Are you able to do that?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
It's Mario. I mean, I think it's all leaving us speechless. This is Mario.
Dude, this is exactly what I want, though. Like, I just want Mario, like 3D Mario games.
There's Peaches.
I don't.
There's Mario without Peaches. Oh, there's the other, the upside down castle, right? Wasn't that it?
Maybe Super Mario Odyssey. Interesting.
I see a planet Earth in the logo.
Oh my God! Give this to me.
Mario Odyssey.
His hat does shit. His hat.
Give it to me.
Is the magic.
Right there. That's the system
Hello,
seller,
everyone.
man. Well, maybe not.
Sorry
Zelda's
for my
probably got the
appearance.
system seller.
I am Yoshiaki Koizumi.
This is the one that
producer of Super
launches.
Mario Odyssey.
Then they're about
While
to
I
show
am the
Zelda,
overall
and
producer
it
for
won't
the
launch.
Nintendo Switch
They'll
hardware,
show Zelda.
I simultaneously have a hand in the newest Mario game, Super Mario Odyssey. This is the first time since Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine that we have created a large Mario
Look at his hat.
sandbox world like this for you to run around in.
I need a hat.
The theme of Mario this time is a journey to an unknown world, and Mario has jumped out of the Mushroom Kingdom to go on an extraordinary adventure. I said unknown, but perhaps you notice some landscapes that look familiar from the real world. And at the end of the video, perhaps some of you have noticed some unusual eyes or something on Mario's cap. Oh, and right here.
No, we don't.
Right there.
No, what the fuck are you talking about?
This mysterious
Eyes.
cap, in particular, offers action that
I
can
did
only
find
be
something you guys
experienced
will
on
like.
Nintendo Switch. This cap character plays an important role in Mario's journey. I hope you'll look forward to it. In the 20 years since we made Super Mario 64,
What?
I have been
Just for
on a
today.
long journey together with Mario.
Oh, you guys can't see it unless you're looking at
And
the
we are
screen.
working on this new
It's the
journey
N64.
called
This is
Nintendo
actually
Switch,
LEM's
with the
N64.
excitement one feels when visiting unknown countries for the very
Found it
first
in the
time.
1Life2Play locker.
I'll be very happy when you can all join me in departing
Here it
on this
is.
new Mario journey on Nintendo Switch.
No!
We plan to release Super Mario Odyssey in the
No!
holiday season
Boom!
later this year.
That's the first fail.
Since the release
That is
is
the
still
first
out, you
fail.
won't be able to play
No.
the game today. So I hope to
No,
offer
actually,
you a
the
chance
first
to try
fail
it
was
out at
3
another time.
HD realism.
So please wait a little longer.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you very much.
Please wait a little. Splatoon 2 is coming out before Mario.
Son of a bitch.
You're kidding me. Splatoon 2 releases before Mario.
Oh, here we go. It's another Xenoblade game, probably.
Well,
Oh, that does look kind of cool.
you would
though.
think that they would have had Mario ready for it.
Nope. Wait, did anything they announced yet launch with it?
No.
Except
for
what?
that
1-2 Switch.
1-2 Switch game.
Nothing yet launches with it.
Interesting.
I'm trying not to be mad at Nintendo. I'm trying not to be negative.
Oh, dude, it's. I used to never be negative with Nintendo anything, and now I'm just like, I'm done. I'm fine with being negative. If they screw it up, they screw it up. They're screwing up.
Maybe we're just getting old, guys.
No,
But I give you that, Dave. Like, our debate was between whether or not Zelda would be a launch game. I had full faith that Mario would launch.
Dude, I know. What the heck? it's not like they've been doing anything on the Wii except making garbage for the last 4 years.
Yeah,
the Wii U, rather.
You came out with a crappy Paper Mario for 3DS, and you can't just at least scratch the itch to come out with a proper Mario.
This game better be called Secret of Mana 3 or something. Yeah, I knew it. It was Xenoblade. All right, good. At least they're making Xenoblade look a little better. Because I hated the first Xenoblade. It was not good.
So ahead of us. Like,
yeah, it says live.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm watching on YouTube.
How are you live? I'm on YouTube too. How are you live than I am?
I don't know.
Look, well, I'm on a Nintendo website, and when I pressed the little live icon right there, it brought me to where he's at.
Yeah. Wait, so when did that say it was released?
Oh my God, is this Mario Galaxy?
What was the release date of
this is Mario
2?
Galaxy. Maybe? I'm sorry. Oh, I don't... Oh, I did... On Xenoblade?
Yeah, Xenoblade 2.
I didn't catch it. I'm sorry.
I didn't catch that release date.
It's not Mario Galaxy, but it sounded like it. And I got
that
really
could have
excited.
been. That could have been their launch game. Maybe. I don't know. I don't
there
know
we go. It's a
shield.
It's gotta be Zelda.
This has got to be Zelda? But why a new logo? No, this isn't Zelda.
Nope, it's not Zelda, guys.
What the hell does that say? What does that mean?
I don't know.
What was that? Was those words or just one word? 6 words?
What the heck? Trailer's cut off.
What you just saw
okay.
Was that the end of the Xenoblade trailer?
2.
Yeah,
And
that's what it
Koei
was.
Tecmo's latest game, Fire Emblem Warriors. Next, I'd like to introduce our third-party partners.
Okay, wait, time
The
out.
Nintendo
That
Switch
quick shit was
concept
Fire
has
Emblem
resonated with
Warriors?
many developers.
Yeah,
There are currently
that was-
over 50 companies
Holy
working
shit.
on games.
What is happening? I'm freaking
And
out.
there are already
There's already over 80 games.
in development.
In development.
Yeah, but
We're
who
only
cares?
launching.
Half-
We're only launching
We'd like to
8.
introduce just a
They're
few
not
of
even
them.
skipping the light of day.
Oh, okay. Square Enix.
Oh, great.
Square
Great.
Enix has
That's all
already announced
505.
that they are
Great.
preparing
Can't
Dragon
wait for
Quest
Dragon
X
Quest.
and Dragon
Great,
Quest
great,
11
great.
for release on Nintendo Switch in Japan.
In 2018 for North America. Because we're just now getting 9 in February.
There is another Dragon Quest game making an appearance, Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2 for Nintendo Switch.
Oh my gosh.
Now, take a look at this.
So by the way, this game is also releasing on 3DS, that Dragon Age Heroes.
Yes. Real soon, actually.
So
I don't know if there's still a market for those games. I mean, I don't know. I haven't played a Dragon Quest game in forever. I'm not a big fan.
Well, I understand Dragon Quest is fun, but don't you think it would get more sales on 3DS with the touchscreen? Did they say this had touchscreen yet?
Yeah, it does. It has actual like smartphone style touchscreen instead of pressure sensitive like the DS did.
But so when you put it in the dock, you lose the touchscreen. So Dragon Quest
yeah,
would
of
not play
course.
the same.
No.
Yeah, that's 3DS. I think I might have to go buy. I sold my 3DS. I might have to just go buy another one. Fuck a Switch. Get another 3DS.
It's like Kingdom Hearts.
So P, can I give you some advice on your camera?
What?
You should go into settings and lock the focus. Like turn the autofocus off and lock your focus. Because every time you lean in and out, your camera refocuses. So you get super duper. What am I watching? And why do I have to say this at every trailer?
What, my camera's unfocused?
Yeah, every time you lean in and out, it blurs in and out.
Atlas and Sega. So what is this game?
Are you reading in Japanese?
Oh, that was awesome.
That's actually in English.
That was... Yeah, you're right. He's getting blurry there.
Yeah, stop doing that.
That's because I was hitting the vape, dude.
No, it's been.
Oh, they're
all
showing the
time
trailers
doing
for
that.
both Dragon Quest games now. Is what they're doing.
So even if you're hitting a vape, lock your focus, and it wouldn't do that.
Maybe they're not. What is this?
Turn
game?
your
This game looks
autofocus off.
sweet.
The deeds you do.
We're gonna hit this sound effect. I'm gonna hit the sound effect.
Tales
Video motherfucking game.
You guys can't hear that, can you?
No, that
Yeah,
was
we heard
good.
it.
Yeah.
That was good. You were announcing the name of this game, and you did that, and it was really perfect. It's like, what is this game called? Video motherfucking game.
Yeah. Well, all
What
these
you
punk
just
ass trailers
saw
that don't mean
was
shit
the
to me
latest
right now,
game
man. I'm just
in
gonna
the
go
Atlas
adjust some settings on the
series,
soundboard.
Shin Megami Tensei, which celebrates its 25th
I don't even know where the
anniversary this
fucking
year.
camera settings are for this camera.
Development has only just begun.
I adjust
They
them
were
in
kind
if
enough
I'm
to
in
prepare
like
this video
open
for us
broadcaster,
today.
but I don't know where the camera is at.
And
Where
the
the
other
fuck are the
title
settings at?
is a brand new
Eh,
RPG.
you gotta deal with
from
it right now.
Square
Can't do it
Enix.
right now.
Its world
Okay, I
boasts
just said
a
just
unique
some
graphic style and
suggestions.
sense of scale.
Thank you, sir.
Please look forward to additional information in the future. Now, let's hear from some of the developers working on new games
Okay.
for Nintendo Switch.
Are we gonna look at another screen again?
Is that a
Start.
chick?
Let's switch over to this individual.
That's a chick.
Hello,
Right?
everyone. I
No,
am
it's not.
Toshiro
No.
Nagashi from
Dude,
Sega.
wait.
That's a
You see
dude.
the guy, the
Sega
person.
sees a tremendous
Yeah, he's,
amount of appeal in Nintendo
he's from Final
Switch
Fantasy
and intends
19.
to be present on the platform.
Wait,
And similarly,
He has yet to be
I, as an
revealed.
individual creator, sense a new kind of appeal with this game hardware.
He won't. He
he's
won't
one of the
launch.
best
He's not a
characters in the
launch
game.
character.
Consider new games for Nintendo Switch, and we'll present them soon.
Oh, good.
Sega has new
Please
games.
show
and
me
we'll
another
present
game,
them soon.
a Sonic game that won't
This
do
new
well.
hardware is taking on new challenge and has a lot of appealing points. And I would like to take advantage of this new concept and
All
make
right.
At least I feel bad. making fun of
an
him.
interesting game. Thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you,
What are you doing?
Nagoshi-san. Continuing on, let's switch.
Oh
to this
wow! I'm
person.
gonna announce a game that's 4 years old. Can't wait. Oh my God, we get Skyrim. Thank God. By that point, everyone's already freaking played it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who cares? This is what they did with the Wii U. It's like,
This is-
oh, you can play Batman Arkham City. It's like,
We
good.
love to
I've
make
already
games
played
and
4
worlds that
years
you can
ago. I
get
don't need
lost
to.
in, that
You can
make
play
your
Mass
own,
Effect
and that
3.
you
Like,
never wanna
don't
put
care.
down.
The trilogy just came out. What's the point?
But did you hear how he said that? We love to make games and worlds that players love to be in. You've
Well,
made it
now you don't have
6
to.
times
Now you can
already.
play Skyrim
No,
wherever you
this
want
game is
and
not.
take
There's
it
no reason
on
it
your
should have
own
been
adventure.
remade. And honestly, this visually looks pretty garbage.
But what's really exciting is for
Who said
all
this
of
is
us
the
at Bethesda
iPad version
to
of
finally work
Skyrim?
with Nintendo.
Yeah.
You look at all they've done for video games over the decades.
I actually give
They've
Apple
brought
more
so
credit
much
for being a
innovation
gaming device
and
right
fun
now.
to all of us. And they're doing it again. The Switch
Guys,
is
for the
both
Nintendo
classically
Switch on launch
Nintendo
day, we're
and
releasing
something all new.
Clash of
We wanna
Clans.
thank them for letting us be part of it.
No, it's
Can't
gotta be
wait.
Clash Royale. It's gotta be Clash Royale. Because with the
Thank
Switch, you can
Todd-san.
control both lanes. Oh,
Next,
you don't
let's
know. You don't know.
Switch to this person.
What?
No one's clapping.
Oh, that didn't go very
Son
well.
of a
Hi
bitch.
everyone, I'm Suda51 from Grasshopper.
That did not go well at all.
I wish I could
I
be
gotta
like.
pause. Ugh, hold on.
Okay.
So
You're gonna miss the greatest
today I'd like
game
to
announcement
start,
ever.
I've been invited
Yeah.
to this event and I'd like to
Metal Gear Solid.
one of the games that I worked on. Do you all remember the one guy from Santa Destroy who was born out of a tag team between Marvelous and Grasshopper? That's right, Travis Touchdown.
What is he pointing to?
He'll be making his return on Nintendo.
Oh, this is a
Switch.
magic show. If you're
you
just
show the
tuning in,
illustration,
this
please?
is a magic show. So just watch.
So this
Don't
star
ask.
will be coming onto Nintendo Switch. The title hasn't been decided yet, but just about a year ago,
Man, this translator is
I've been going
very
to
poor right now.
some events, some gaming events in Japan.
Or
such
is-
as Big
he's
Sight.
Or
just
he's
not-
studying.
And
He could be.
I've been discussing with,
Yeah.
exchanging ideas with the indie game community. And
All right.
Is he
What did I
winging
miss?
it?
discussing
Is he
about,
winging it right now?
ideas for the new Nintendo Switch console. And
He
I've
looks
heard
like
that
okay.
it's
Oh no, it's that Suda 51 garbage again.
I've heard that it's an easier
Oh,
platform to create
man.
games for.
No
especially
More
for
Heroes, I believe.
indie,
This is No More
developers.
Heroes 3, probably, guys.
And so that matches with what
Yeah, they just showed the guy from No More Heroes.
In a gaming development
That game wasn't fun.
process.
How are you in the fucking future?
Me? I can tell you because I saw the character they showed.
So
Oh my
I'm
god.
guessing right
one
now,
game
but
that I'm
this is
working
my
on right
guess.
now
How do I
will
fast
be
forward?
something
to
that will
your-
take
I know. I've
advantage
tried.
of
I
this,
tried like many times to get.
You can,
that it's easy for
you can. I
indie
mean, I
developers
don't know.
to
I don't know
create
what's
a
going
game.
on.
And so
Are
we
you
will
are you
have a
streaming
game
off of Nintendo's official
that
channel?
will have
Yeah,
a
should I go to
fusion of
YouTube
deathmatches
directly?
and Storm
That's what I'm
Island,
like. What I mean is
sort of
like their
heavily
official
involved,
YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm on their
heavily
official
influenced
channel.
by pro wrestling.
Okay, yeah, me
Nintendo.com/switch right now.
And I'd love to see Travis.
I was
running
gonna
around,
refresh the page to see if I come ahead of time, like
Okay.
if I travel in time.
Next, we switch to this guest.
So he just switched to this guest.
It's a huge honor.
There
and
it says
privilege to be here
Patrick
today,
something.
Yeah,
representing the
Patrick
passionate
Soderlund.
and talented team
Oh,
at
no.
Electronic
Oh,
Arts.
EA.
Here we go.
For me, to
It's
be on this
Electronic Arts.
stage is like a dream come true.
I can't go if it's Titanfall 2 on Switch. I can do it.
優秀な開発チームの代表として登壇することは
Look at Bill Trinan and his bilingual golden mouth. Amazing.
Please
For
don't
as long
announce
as I've
Madden.
played games,
Dude,
I've
they're
been a
gonna announce
massive
all
fan
the
of
shitty
Nintendo
like
platforms
like
and
all the
amazing
like all the
culture
games
of
that no one
creating.
cares about. Like
So
guys,
much
we're
so
bringing.
that when my
Unfortunately, we weren't able to bring Madden
firstborn
17 to
son
the
was born,
Switch
my
this
wife
year,
and I
but we're
gave him the
releasing
middle
Madden
name
16.
Luigi.
初めてゲームを
No, they
教わ
do
る
want
時から
Mass Effect though.
ずっ
People
と
want Mass Effect on
任天堂の
Switch.
プラットフォームと任天
If
堂
they
の
release
独
Mass
創
Effect
的な
on
文化
launch
の
day
大ファン
like
で
simultaneous,
あんま
we'd
り
be
にも
in
任
good
天堂
shape.
のファンで
I don't know, but if
ど
I'm
うにか
playing Mass Effect, I'm gonna want to play
納
that
得を
on
得て
like the
長男
best
が生まれた
console.
時に
Dude, I believe
ルイー
I.
ジっていう
You know
ペン
what? I
ネーム
agree
を
with you,
名付
and
け
I
ま
would
で
not
しま
buy
し
it
た
for Switch.
So today, we are extremely excited to announce that the world's most popular sports game will
Oh,
be coming
God.
to Nintendo
No,
Here
that's
it
Switch
is.
FIFA.
later this year.
That's
It's
FIFA.
FIFA. It's
本日の
FIFA
発表で大変
because FIFA's a world
興奮
sport.
してます
Yeah.
今年年内に全世界で一
If he
番
says
人気の
Madden,
ス
though,
ポ
that's
ーツ
gonna
ゲ
be
ー
some
ムが
bullshit.
Nintendo Switch で発売します
The
Let's
world's
be-
most
EA
popular
Sports
game,
FIFA on
UFC
Nintendo
3.
Switch will be the most
UFC
immersive,
featuring
interactive, authentic sports game ever created for Nintendo players.
任天堂のユーザーにとっては EA スポーツ FIFA は
I hope this includes the
Nintendo Switch
ripped
版
off my
今ま
journey
で最
from
も
my career from 2K.
没入的
Everybody is
最
going to
も
quit
ソーシャル
Nintendo after the
最
system
も
launches.
本格的な
They're all going to
スポー
find
ツ体
new
験になると
job
思います
at Microsoft and
It
Sony.
will deliver the FIFA
I already started
experience,
receiving
custom
CDs.
built for
The platform
Nintendo
online.
I
Switch,
can't believe I'm being
so
such
you
like
can
a
play anywhere, play
negative
with
Nancy
anyone,
here.
and
I
play how
love
you
Nintendo.
want
I
to
want
play.
them to succeed. They're like
FIFA の体
they
験
kind
を
of
スイッチ
got
専用
me
に
into
開
gaming,
発し
man.
て
They're awesome, but they're
そこで
really just loner right
ど
now.
こでも誰とで
I feel
も
like everything they're
どの
showing
プレイ
is
スタイルで
trash.
も遊べるようになります
So how would you
If you're
how
at
would
the
you
park, at your
describe this
friend's
press
house, or
conference?
on
Is this
vacation,
laid
you can
back or
always
is
stay
this
connected with the
more
biggest matches.
boring?
You'll be able
It's
to play
traditional
and get on the pitch with your
Japanese
favorite
culture.
players and
Not a lot of
teams from the world's
fanfare,
best
factual
leagues in
information.
iconic stadiums from
Everyone
around the world.
doesn't get
All with
excited
the
because
unmatched authenticity
you know they don't
and
promote
depth that
individualism
FIFA
over
is
there in
known
their
for.
country. So
公園
it's
にい
kind
て
of
も
like a
友達の
community
家
as
に
a
いて
whole.
も旅
That's
行
why
先の
nobody's
観
like
光地
standing
にい
up
て
and
も
cheering.
いつでも試合がで
And
き
then
ます
this dot
そして
matrix
全
screen
世
has
界
got to
の
go. I
一
think I'm
番
getting
大
a
きなリ
headache.
ーグの有
Oh,
名
you
なチーム
like it's
有
like
名な
moving
選手
back
た
and
ちと
forth.
一緒にピッチに立って試合をすることもできますそしてこ
Somebody
れらは
didn't do
全
a
て
video test.
FIFA の無比の
FIFA Tekimas.
リアルさとやり込み度
Yeah,
で
I see it.
遊べるようになります
It's probably just
We'll have
because
much
of
more
a
to
huge
say and
screen
show in the
behind
coming
them.
months as we
You gotta
bring
lick
the
his lips
world's
a lot
game
to say
to
all that,
Nintendo
Japanese.
Switch in 2017. Thank you.
これから全世界のスポーツゲームを2017年内に Nintendo Switch に発売するまではどんどん情報を提供していきたいと思いますのでこれからもよろしくお願いしますどうもありがとうございました
They spent way too much time talking about soccer.
Yeah, it was soccer.
Right?
It's a soccer game, but we couldn't see it.
Thank you very
No,
much.
keep saying
for
logos.
It's,
and
it's
all
never
of our
coming out.
guests.
That's why.
Yeah, we're seeing
'Cause
logos.
EA is gonna
Very
pull their
excited
support
for
for 6
Skyrim
months.
and FIFA, and are very excited to see what kind of new games Naguchi-san and Suda-san create.
No one is interested in what Suda
And
makes
with
because
that,
he's
I'd like to bring my
Oh.
portion of the presentation to an end.
God. I hate
Thank
Suda.
you.
He's
No.
not good.
No, did he say this portion or just my portion?
His portion.
I have to turn this way to actually
But
look like
was
I'm
that the
looking at
game's
it.
portion?
Now, look, they have to talk about backwards compatibility now. This is the only reason the system will do.
But time out here. If that was the games portion, there's no Zelda.
Not yet.
But
hold
that
on.
was
Nintendo's
the games.
Look, every single conference always has special things that they do. So we'll
Okay.
see.
Okay.
I'm waiting. Look, and if I'm wrong, then I don't know.
I don't see any
Oh, good.
Zelda.
They're
I see
bringing-
Lego.
these
I
guys
see Dragon
bringing
Ball.
Rayman Origins to it.
I don't see any
Farming
Zelda
Simulator?
right now.
See, the thing is that they don't care because it's gonna sell there at home.
It may not sell well in Japan.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, there's FIFA.
Yeah, there's FIFA. But we don't know if that was the Switch version of FIFA.
Oh, 1-2 switch though. 1-2 switch though.
Oh, neat. I can play 16-bit Street Fighter, 16-bit Bomberman.
Yeah, Bomberman. Bomberman's actually pretty exciting. I would play some Bomberman. Oh, Minecraft. Microsoft jumped on the bandwagon.
Oh, Minecraft.
Oh, whoa. Was that Wipeout? Was that Wipeout?
No, that wasn't Wipeout. That's a Sony exclusive. Okay, what's with this Mario Kart?
Why do that look like
That
Wipeout?
is Mario Kart?
There's Minecraft.
Dude, NBA 2K18. I know what I'm going to be selling at the store. You guys got that NBA
What did you
2K18
think?
for the Nintendo Switch?
As you just saw,
That no one
we
ever.
were preparing to offer a rich
I
assortment
saw
of games,
Steep was on the list.
both
I
from
saw it
Yeah.
Nintendo
written.
and a number of third-party partners.
I really think that was
Today-
Wipeout.
You heard from some of these developers, but there are still many others working hard inside Nintendo to develop original game content.
Please.
They don't want to say their
video.
names right now. They don't want to be connected to this.
In addition to the franchises our fans have loved, we will also introduce the world to new forms of entertainment made possible by the unique characteristics of the Nintendo Switch hardware and the Joy-Con controllers.
You said it looked like Wipeout.
Since
It
we
might have been
revealed new
F-Zero.
colors of Joy-Con during this
Maybe,
presentation,
yeah, that's true.
allow me to share with you our Nintendo Switch product configurations.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
The Nintendo Switch system will include the Nintendo Switch console, a left and a right Joy-Con, Joy-Con wrist straps, the Joy-Con grip,
Dude, the wrist straps have me concerned now.
the Nintendo Switch dock,
Notice that they have the switch, the wrist straps on them.
An
It doesn't look like
HDMI
you can
cable,
remove them, but there's buttons on the
and
wrist
an
strap
AC
control
adapter.
thing.
The Pro Controller will also be available
controller.
separately.
Separately.
That's the same one from the Wii.
There will be two
No, it's
versions.
not. It's not matted though. Look
One
at it. It's got
model
that
with gray
see-through
Joy-Con
finish.
controllers, and another model with one neon blue and one neon red Joy-Con. Both
Okay.
versions will be the same suggested retail price.
Okay, so we have two color options, same price.
We have shared a great deal of information with you through this presentation.
Oh my gosh.
More details will be available on our Nintendo Switch homepage after this presentation.
Not hard drive options, storage options. They got color options, bro.
They didn't talk about
But
the sword.
first,
You're right.
I would like to ask Nintendo of Europe and Nintendo of America to share their messages with their fans watching around.
Oh, good. We get to hear from Reggie.
Take it
Big
away.
Reggie.
Thank you, Mr. Kimishima. I'm Satoru Shibata of Nintendo of Europe. Good morning, everybody in Europe. I'd like to thank you for getting up so early to watch. I'm so excited for you to finally know all about Nintendo Switch.
Not all.
Nintendo Switch has a very
Right.
unique appeal, as you saw today. And I look
Unique
forward
appeal
to
is
you
bad in
all
gaming. You
getting
need broad
to try it
appeal.
out soon.
Oh,
And now,
quoted.
Dude,
hands-on
you know.
games are being prepared.
Yeah, put
We
that
are
somewhere.
being
I'm gonna write that in
invited
quotes.
to media
Put
to
that
play
somewhere.
Nintendo Switch for the first time. Within the next few hours,
P, you quiet, man.
events
You
will
you
take
disappointed?
place in Frankfurt,
I
Paris,
am kind of disappointed, man.
I think
know
your cam
that
froze.
lots of you will be wondering
No,
Oh, there,
I'm-
he's got moving.
It's just I'm trying to figure out how I can make myself look like I'm actually looking at your screen in the stream. I'm trying to.
Find out
It does not work.
where
Dude, all
I'm
you gotta do is
facing
look at
the other
your
way.
camera.
experience with Nintendo Switch. Keep an
Well, you
eye
see
out
how both
for
of you are
announcements
facing
on
the.
our official website.
Oh,
You're
you
both
gotta look.
facing-
All you gotta do is look at the stream. Look at your camera. That's all.
I'm
Don't worry
Okay.
about looking
I
at
will
what's
join
on.
some of the events.
Dude, my
No, dude.
face was
You-
off
you
camera
know
for
what-
like
you
10
know-
minutes. Jeez.
You know what I meant.
Now
I know what
I
you're
will
trying to
hand
do,
over
but
to
that's not what you need to be doing.
All right,
Thanks for
guys,
watching,
Big Reggie's
and
about to
happy
speak.
gaming.
I
Guys,
just,
I'd like to just put my 2 weeks in right now and be joining Sony
watching in the
Funnest part of the
It's the
conference right
midnight
now.
hour here in New York.
I'm not
Streets are
impressed,
quiet,
and
but
unfortunately,
there's definitely something in the air.
I thought it would be much better.
You can't see it, but the atmosphere is
We can
crackling
smell it.
with posts,
Bullshit.
tweets, and messages
Yeah,
all
no
about
kidding.
Nintendo Switch. We're here getting ready to show off Nintendo Switch to a small group tomorrow. But you may get your own chance to play well before launch, because Nintendo Switch will be on display on 6 separate Sundays in 6 different cities across North America.
Oh, great. I'm sure they're all the biggest cities in America that none of us live near. Come to New York and Los Angeles and Denver.
But you'll have to show up early. There's no shortage of players who can't wait to test drive our new system.
Yeah.
And the reasons are now clear.
Talk about how many you'll have.
The wider look we've just seen at what this revolutionary form of gaming and new ways to play are all about.
My goodness.
So do you think Nintendo's going to tank on this system and then just become a developer company like Sega?
This is
They
they're
become
in
a
trouble.
publisher, not even a developer. They become a publisher.
But of course,
They're in
the biggest
trouble.
buzz is reserved for the games. And man, what games. No
I just
question.
figured that they were going to
But let's
beat
be honest.
the arms race
thing is
in VR. I mean, they had all the motion control stuff going for the Wii.
Yeah.
I thought that they would have just pioneered a new system that came out, because we had a discussion about how Nintendo always revolutionized the way you play.
Guys,
Hold on.
here's Zelda. Zelda's
Let's
coming
wait,
right now.
Let's wait. Because
Zelda.
we got some final
Where
thoughts.
is it?
Here we go.
It'll be here at a special event elsewhere in New York tomorrow. But I see some sneaky Nintendo employees have been playing during this presentation.
This is why I
Let's
love
go over
Reggie.
there and see what these guys have to say for themselves.
Reggie's the best.
Mr. Miyamoto.
Hi,
Well, he went to
You're
New
here
York.
early. You're playing the new Legend of Zelda game. How do you like it?
It's terrible.
So many.
I've been playing the same part for a year and a half.
When are we launching The Legend of Zelda Breath of the
Here we go. March 3rd.
Mr. Ayanuma. You're the producer for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Dude, this is March 3rd. They wouldn't be making such a big deal out of it.
It's gonna be March 31st.
The game.
それはね、僕も知らないんですよ。東京会場の君島さんに伺ってみてください。
Well, I guess that settles it. There's nothing left for me to do but to throw it back to Tokyo. And Mr. Kimishima, do you have the answer to that question?
No. That's very tiny.
Shibata-san, Reggie-san, Miyamoto-san, and Aonuma-san.
There you go.
Thank you
Got
very
Here
much.
it is, March 3rd. I was right. You owe me a Wii U, Larry.
Yeah, you did. It's that.
Left me with a very important task. I'll have to come back to your question.
told
in a
you.
second.
Shit.
The Nintendo Switch launch is just around the corner on March 3rd.
Wow.
Tomorrow and the next day, we'll hold a Nintendo Switch hands-on event at the big site in Tokyo. And we'll begin taking pre-order reservations at retail in Japan starting January 21st.
For how much?
Damn, January 21st they're starting?
For how much?
I hope that we've shown enough to earn your support.
Man, probably $2.99.
What's the price?
It is. It's
We
$2.99.
have
Did you
one last
catch
segment
that?
share of you
Oh, is that
today.
the
It was in
beginning?
the beginning. Yeah, March 3rd, $2.99.
Before we do,
Okay. I
I
missed
would
that
like
then.
to humbly and sincerely thank everyone here for listening and everyone around the world for tuning in.
This is...
Well.
Here it is, new Zelda trailer, everyone.
New.
Or
really?
it's Aquaman the game, I don't know. See, you know what would have been sweet if they were like, oh, we're bringing Final Fantasy 15 or something. Like, that would have been cool.
They definitely need that if they need it.
No.
If they can't even do that,
But what about, like, will my Wii U games work on this thing? Like,
Stuff
why
like
did
that.
they show Mario when Mario Kart wasn't even talked about?
it should be totally backwards compatible. It isn't.
Right.
No.
I mean, if it isn't, that just hurts them.
Yeah.
It has to be backwards compatible because of all that content for all the other systems that are still floating around in the market.
They didn't. Oh, so that's, they what the games are on, but they have cartridges, and they would have to be. And I'll tell you what, realistically, his laptop do it, but I don't know. But you just see these.
That's the best looking thing I've seen on it, man.
Yeah, this
so
is gorgeous,
far.
but it's
I
also like
I like how there's blades of grass. I like how the horses look desolation. and look at that.
Right, using this.
So this could be just a stream, but I don't know about the frame rate. I mean, I gotta see this first. I really do.
That's kind of they show this game. It looks ridiculously epic, man.
だが、主の方はやはり覚えておらぬようじゃな。
Oh, is it
100年前何があったのか。
What was the tree's name? What was the name of the tree?
Wait.
I couldn't tell you, bud. Oh,
she just go down on it?
Dude, this game has voice acting. Oh my god, does this look like the greatest Zelda ever? Woof.
Potentially. I am concerned that the environments, as far drawn out as the distances are, if those are places you have to go to and they're more contained with just visual effects, then I would be disappointed. But the way it looks now, yeah, it does look amazing.
Holy crap.
I like the shell shading they did. But I mean, Nintendo always mastered how to make really awesome graphics with really low powered stuff.
I mean, that was since Wind Waker, yeah.
Dude, that trailer was like the greatest thing I've seen in a long time from them.
It plays as open as it looks.
It does. You can technically go to the very end of the game from the very start of it.
That's a statement to make.
They have also said that anywhere that you see in the game you can go to. So we'll see.
That's the system seller then. They're leaning more to Zelda to sell,
which is fine. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I mean,
so first off, okay. So let's run down couple points here. And talk this through. So your videos your videos coming in now, nice and good, since I'm not watching that stream too. Let me turn off this back here.
Yeah, let me turn that off too.
Okay. So,
am I seriously like is white? Like,
yeah, you're like
you know what I mean? Like real
like
bright,
right on you.
You're super bright, dude. The laptop's like in your face, dude.
No, it's not even a laptop. It's just a camera.
No, I mean, like, whatever bright screen is shining on you.
But there's no, like, it's, you know what it is?
It is the screen. Turn your, are you on a laptop or a desktop?
No, desktop.
Oh, turn that brightness down, bro.
I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to see if I can.
I don't know.
You're like, I got to be this far away.
Let me see if I can adjust. I don't know if I can actually adjust it, but I'll try.
Actually, what you just did, you kind of white balanced it out, so it kind of helps. But
I have another monitor. Oh my god, look at that! I turned that monitor on and just like the Holy Spirit just comes down on me. Good Lord.
We gotta get Wavy Davey a new cam. You got some.
Definitely.
This is the frame rate issue I was talking about. P. It's not his computer. It's the camera he's using.
Oh, here. Got it. What settings?
What kind of
brightness? I have. Well, it's like a Logitech or something.
Yeah, that's your problem.
Well, I think it's just Skype.
Oh, you want to go to your Curse server? Is that what you want to do?
I think it's just Skype.
Your video's coming in nice and clear now that I'm not watching YouTube at the same time.
I should. Let me see.
Oh, now you're freezing up. I think it's when you move.
I'm moving around right now.
I can see you moving, and you keep focusing in and out. Would you stop with the focus? Turn off the autofocus.
I don't know how to unless I have Open Broadcaster open.
You guys need
how
to
much is that? Is that much better?
Technology.
This is much better, right?
I don't have a control panel. I don't have a control panel with this camera. It's just I plugged it in USB. It works.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get you guys both. I guess as an Easter gift, you guys get life cams. I'm gonna get you a life cam each. Hook them up. I have a control panel. Is that what you're using? A life cam?
I have an HD Microsoft life cam, but it's 720p.
The studio or cinema. So you had a desktop life cam.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of it.
I know what it looks like, dude.
I know you do, you Microsoft head.
I know what it looks like. Stop taking a picture. If that thing flashes, I will be so mad at you.
No, it's not gonna flash.
Look at guy who doesn't want to do real name on the show. Just shine his Cox badge right at the cam. all right, guys. Let's get to it. Okay. First off, I do want to talk about this because I did not catch it at the beginning. I've just now learned about it. Price of this Nintendo Switch. We do have release date. We could probably just bundle that up into one. Price $299.
Yeah.
Launches March 3rd. Where does the price fit into current consoles today? You can get a 500
PS4?
gig Xbox One for $300. You can get a PS4 for $300. Cost you $100 more. Where's the price fit in for Nintendo Switch?
It doesn't. It should have been $250. In fact, that was the rumor going around was $250, and there's no reason it should be $300. That is, I think, a bad move.
So, my thought though is it really a bad move if every console generation Nintendo continues to undercut the higher generation console, the more powerful console? They continue to undercut that, but they sell more consoles. So is this just now Nintendo's lesson learned? Let's make the money now.
Man, it they got to start making some money. It's all about the money, man. They have to gain some kind of income to keep going, man. If not, it's gonna just dwindle away. Like I was saying earlier, like if you think that it just become, you said, a publisher company just making video games because the system's gonna tank.
Yeah, but we'll get into I want to get into that in a whole separate conversation. But when you talk about what Nintendo is going to make next, and I mean this is the console. Okay, yeah, you're right, Pete. This is it for them. This is the end all.
Probably, unfortunately.
The last hurrah for Nintendo, because I mean we've seen in retail now over the past few weeks 3DSs have completely dried out. 2DS is the way to go if you're looking at getting into Nintendo now before this March date. Wii U's can't be found.
I might challenge you on the 2DS remark though. The 2DS is a Frankenstein looking system that isn't, I don't know. I don't think it's that is a great system for entry level, but that is not the way you play 3DS games at all. That screen is so tiny and you can't fold it. That thing was a giant disaster until they ran out of systems in stores and people were buying them because that was their only choice.
Right. I hear there's a whole separate adapter that you need to use for. Is it the touch on it?
No, it's not. It's for Amiibo support, but then again, who cares about Amiibos? Yeah. The new 3DS XL is the only one that does it. Well, look, who cares about Amiibos? I don't know if I can do this. Give me a second, everybody. Hold on.
His Amiibo collection.
This is not going to look too great. I'm also trying to do this as best I can. There's just some. This is only half of what I have. I have over 96 of them. Anyway, whatever. Look, this camera's garbage. Sorry. Anyway, I have a lot of them. One day I'll take a picture of all of them together for you. But I love Nintendo.
Yeah,
I love
that
their
to, Instagram. You guys can follow us on Instagram. 1Life2Play game. I'm looking at you guys, but my cam's over here. See, I'm having a problem, P. I guess so. But yeah, you can follow us on Instagram. 1Life2Play gaming. I do want to see that Amiibo collection now. You guys
I'll get
half
of
my pop collection back behind me.
That's true. The pop collections are sweet. I never got much into collecting. I just like these Amiibos. They're fun. I don't even open them too. They're all in their packages.
I opened mine and kind of set them up around here, and this is one of my favorite.
Yowzer?
Who is that?
Oh, that's Walter White.
That's Walter White in his underwear. Okay,
yeah.
that's a good one.
Very nice.
All right, I'm putting you under Wavy Dave.
Yep, that's right.
Wavy Dave.
Wavy Davey. Wavy Dave.
Because so P, before we get on to our Nintendo discussion really quick, P suggested the stage name for Dave here as Wavy Davey.
Wavy Davey.
Yeah, I didn't want to go with it because I think he was in LA. There's a radio DJ, Wavy Davey B.
Oh.
But then I watched our last episode on Saturday, and there's a point, Dave, where you do this.
Like I can't see you, Larry. I don't know if you have your. you don't have any video.
I don't know if you're monitoring the stream, but I'm just waiting. You just.
Hold on a second. I'm loading the stream up then.
Yeah, it will still be kind of late. I actually meant to change something on the stream to make sure that I go out with no delay, but
wait a minute. How do you do that?
Waving on the I'll show you later.
Oh shit!
But you're just kind of like waving on the screen,
That's
and I'm just looking like, yeah, he's Wavy Davey. But I just like to go, I think you have to go with just Wavy Dave.
Wavy Dave?
Wavy Dave.
I hear you. I got you. Oh, good. I have an ad apparently I have to watch first. I got to make you that money.
yeah, make that money. Bro. Make that money. I got to still write this guy in as Mr. _
Guys, I was going to continue this discussion, but unfortunately I have to go and take 15 minutes to switch to Go real quick. So I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah. If you drop out, Mr. Double OP will still be here. He'll be good. If you come back, we'll probably still be talking. I don't know.
Oh, this is perfect. All right, I'm watching you. Oh, cool. You have us on the streams. I'm mirrored on this one. This is messed up.
Oh, I think that's where you can actually see you'll see a switch there in a second, but that's probably where Double OP was having a problem because he was trying to adjust his self on the stream. The idea that I like to have, my camera set up so every now and then people see me, I'm turning one way, I may turn another way. I don't always look at the camera. It's just a way for you to see me.
Okay.
I'm doing shit here. If you saw this setup, I got shit happening. So I'm not always this way. I'm sorry. But yeah, so if you got to step away, Wavy Dave, that's cool. I'll put Mr. Double OP on the screen. I do need to hear some of Mr. Double OP's thoughts, but here's what I've got to say to you, Dave, before you leave. One thought.
All right. Oh, I was joking. I'm not actually switching to Geico.
Oh my gosh!
Like
you had to add.
God, I am so bright. It's like I just learned how to use the computer for the first time, and I just got a video camera.
Yeah, you're like my grandma.
Got me.
Hey, look, you gotta press the green phone. Okay.
Oh my.
So price
right, anyway.
$299 fits inside the current console generation. PS4 Pro, Xbox Scorpion, probably a whole different conversation. But when we look at probably at this point where I can play Skyrim, $299, right? Places you could play Skyrim will cost you $299 at least.
Yeah.
Let's get into the configurations. We got two configurations to talk about. One is, what color was that? Yellow and blue controller?
No, it was like this pasty red and a real pasty blue. It wasn't even.
It wasn't even like. Where's the screenshots?
I'm pretty sure that everyone knows by now that darker colors are much cooler looking, and these like bright, like Easter-looking colors are pastel and almost in a way. I don't know. Maybe they'll be different when I get it in my hand, but I felt like those colors are just. I don't know. It's a nitpick. Sorry, but it drives me nuts. Just make them dark. And look, here we need to talk about this too, Larry. Considering you're talking about colors and stuff, this system better be a matte finish, and it better not be shiny. People have got to stop making shiny systems.
That's true. But who made this? Who made shiny systems?
Everyone.
Xbox made a shiny system. It was a shiny top.
When it's the piano black finish, it scratches. Eventually, after you're cleaning them, it scratches.
Yeah, that's
scratches
true.
With a microfiber cloth. Even if you don't even if you're extremely careful with it, that is insane to me. Just make a matte finish. It's so much easier.
But the thing is that's what you come out with later.
Yeah, but also too, like shiny shows like fingerprints and stuff, so your controllers look disgusting after like one use. And like a matte finish, you don't see anything. You don't see any fingerprints. You see no dirt. You see nothing. That thing looks brand new.
So I agree with that. Not a matte finish on. I mean, it should be a matte finish on the console and a controller, but absolutely not a gloss on a controller.
Nope.
I could deal if you put some gloss on a console, but absolutely not the controller.
I got a PS4 controller that's glossy. It's the Star Wars one. It's just filled with fingerprints. It's disgusting every day.
Trade that in. Get a new Xbox controller.
Hey man, I got my black controller right here, and then I got my Gears of War green right here. All right? And that's it. I mean, that's all I
was
got,
upset.
cool.
I thought the red controller was supposed to come out on Tuesday. It didn't. I guess it's
next
Tuesday?
didn't even get boxes for it at work yet.
I don't know what's the deal with that. Yeah, I thought it was the 10th, and it's not the 10th. But okay, so Nintendo Switch game lineup now. Everything we saw in the first half of this conference is not coming out on launch. The thing we saw in the last 3 minutes, though, is. So everyone's super excited because I guess no one is going to care about 1-2 Switch. Am I wrong, P? 1-2 Switch.
Man, I really like the Zelda, but
rock, paper, scissors.
All right,
we're at the party.
All right, Pete, you got to do me a favor. You got to watch that Zelda trailer like 1 or 2 more times at least, like at some point in the next few days. Okay?
No. Wait,
Zelda's fine.
We're not.
But I want it to consume you. Like I want it to become a part of your life. Like it's going to enter your body and become a part of you.
I love the Zelda. I would have liked to seen like another Metroid on there too. I would have liked to seen other things like that. Like, it just, I have to buy that system just for Zelda. Like everything else really wasn't that appealing to me.
You don't have a Wii U, do you?
I have 2.
He has 2.
Do you? Okay, cool. It's coming out on Wii U still.
Oh.
Wait, Zelda's coming out on the Wii U?
As far as I know, yeah, I believe it is.
Then what do I need to buy the Switch for?
I need a Switch? I'm sorry.
You don't, but most people don't own Wii U's, to be fair.
Okay. Well, I got 2 of them. I got 2 of those. An Xbox One, an Xbox 360, 2 PS4s, a PS TV, and a PS3.
Hey, what's your address real quick again?
Yeah, right? We just went down the whole library, the console library. So I got a quick question, guys. Here's the thing. We're looking at the Nintendo Switch. It's so hard not to call it the Wii Switch. I don't know. But the Nintendo Switch launches in March. It will launch with Zelda, and when we finally see, first off, Splatoon 2 is summer, and Mario is holiday.
Ugh, that breaks my heart.
Why wouldn't I wait to buy a Switch until holiday?
Because they'll be hard to find. I don't know. I mean,
that's unlikely. At $299, hard to find.
Well,
I don't think that's happening.
You've been in enough stores to know that the lack of Nintendo products for the last, 2 months or so has just been beyond comparison. I mean, no one has anything.
Well, I think the release of the new 3DS kind of changed some things. That was a nice steady flow up until about a month ago.
Yeah, they just kind of stopped.
Yeah, it just was gone, and obviously I think for a reason. I mean, when 3DS first launched, it launched at what, $249?
3DS. No, it was $199.
It was $199. No, I thought it was $249.
Oh wait,
at first
for the 3DS
first launch, not the new 3DS, just the 3DS.
Oh, God.
No, it wasn't that much.
They were $199.
No way, it was $250. It had to be $199. It was probably like a $180 or something.
Maybe I paid $250 for mine because I know I got the
oh my God, you're
Zelda
right.
one. I got
on March 27th, 2011. The 3DS launched in North America at $250.
Yeah,
holy shit!
It dropped $50 within 3 months. It dropped
You're
$50.
right. I remember that because what happened was they had no games for it.
Right.
And what they did is they
So
offered everyone that bought one initially 30 free retro console games for it.
So do we see? So here's what you're saying. You just said 30 free retro ones, right? Do we not see that just happened? Nintendo and NES Classic, 30 games. Nintendo Switch, $299, no games launching for it. What do you think
Pretty
happens
much.
by summer when Splatoon comes out? There would be a bundle. There would be a Splatoon bundle with the first price drop of the Switch at $249.
I'll tell you what.
$249 would not come with the game. You can get Splatoon for the $299.
Here's what I think is actually going to happen. I think that we are jumping the gun a little bit on this discussion, only because we just watched what was a very formal Japanese launch basically saying try to invest in our company. That's what I took that as, okay?
Or try to
I didn't take
continue
that
to
as
invest in it.
right. I didn't take that as the hey, we're Nintendo and we know you love us and here's why we're going to prove to you that this system's going to be great. That didn't have any of the American fanfare that we're used to with E3 and any of the other larger shows that are that they debut stuff at. So my guess is that there's probably going to be most likely some North American launch trailer, not trailer. Well, it could be a trailer. It could just be like a Nintendo Direct, or they may have some sort of an event. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a conference in the morning. I think you could tune in and watch it from New York, or I don't. From what I hear, I don't think it's a private conference. They have some industry folks coming, but I think it's something that you can tune into live, I believe.
Yeah, because you got to remember too, Japan's market in terms of its games that are released are so much different than ours. Now, granted, there's some games that do make the transition overseas and, of course, come here. But the majority of the stuff that they're going to show, it was going to appeal to a Japanese audience, right? And I think they need to have a Western conference here, like in America, for example, in order to show off the games that are going to appeal to people here, right? Just announcing Skyrim, that's an easy one because that's halfway. People in Japan will like Skyrim and nobody here cares because we've already all played it, whether you played it on PC or the Xbox One or PS4 or whatever, right?
But apparently people in Japan love 1-2 Switch in ARMS.
Is that a thing?
ARMS
is it trending on Twitter right now?
I don't know.
Twitter.jp. I don't know. I think that we might be jumping the gun in terms of our first of all, I did not expect to be this disappointed. You're talking to Mr. Nintendo.
You were very pro Nintendo Saturday evening.
Oh man, I'm always pro Nintendo, except for right now. I'm ready to sell my stock. I don't have any, but if I did, I might be selling it.
So what do you think ultimately from the hour? Just over an hour of what we watched. What do you have to look forward to? Or does it still? Are you in a situation where Konnichiwa says Andy? Konnichiwa.
What's going on, dude?
Does that mean goodbye?
What's that?
Just kidding. No, nothing. Nothing.
I think it's hello. What's up? Hello. They said it.
Konnichiwa is hello.
That's my brother-in-law.
So
that's my bro.
The question is what is it that let me back up. If you were already planning on getting a Switch, does this keep you in that segment? And also, if you weren't planning, then does this make you want to go get one then? Which way are you leaning?
Before you answer that question,
I'm going to
as I look back at the stream, you can tell we're all depressed because our body language is fucking A, dude. It sucks. The only thing that I want to play is Zelda on that. What I've seen out of all of that stuff, I don't know what to say.
I would agree with you. What else did they show that interests me? Nothing except Mario. That was cool. I mean, and don't get me wrong, when I say cool, I mean, I'm really excited for that game. But the problem is it's January, guys. Holidays 11 months away. So why do I give a shit about a game that's coming out 11 months from now? I mean, I'll just wait for it to come out. It's going to be fun, whatever. But for me to go out and rush and get this thing on day one, I'll tell you the only reason I'm doing it is because I can. Not actually because I really want to.
Where we
Got
at?
you.
Where we at? Do you get one? Oh, Andy needs a recap. While you guys think about this question now.
All right.
For a recap, Nintendo Switch has just been officially given a release date. They have broken down that it is available in 2 configurations at launch on March 3rd. One in a blue and red pastel looking controller setup, but the console itself in the middle is still black, kind of like a space gray, I would call it.
Okay.
And then the second configuration is all space gray. Controllers are space gray as well. These controllers are still called Joy-Cons. The games we saw about 5 or 6 games in the first half. I don't know why we're looking at Michonne. But the games we saw in the first half do not come out at launch. They come out later this year. Some names that jump out or are memorable are Splatoon 2, Summer, ARMS, Summer, right? Was that Summer?
No,
ARMS?
I think ARMS is going to be a launch title.
It might be a launch. Okay, so launch along with 1-2 Switch is a launch title. Both of those titles are basically the Switch acting as a mobile phone, I'd say, when you're playing it co-op or with the multiplayer. But if you're playing ARMS, it's on screen. But if you're playing 1-2 Switch, it's just the system sitting there while you're using the controllers to play rock, paper, scissors, or having a what was it? Showdown.
It looked like a Wild West Showdown.
Here's the thing too. Here's the thing. They said you play with your eyes. You look at each other, the other player. Like I'm looking at you. Okay, actually, let me switch this. So I'm looking at you. You play with your eyes, but at the same time, you have to watch the switch for when it says fire. I'm pretty sure there might be some sort of sound signal as well. But it says fire. You quick draw. It says who's the winner. You can play this at parties, I guess on rooftops, maybe.
in your fancy downtown apartment because you're just a really rich millennial.
You can play it on rooftops, basketball courts, wherever you're at. You can play some ARMS in Switch.
Andy says, "Sorry, I'm a PC master race here. Consoles are still a thing."
Not anymore. Not after Nintendo got a hold of one. So beyond that, those games are coming out summer or what's the other one? Xenoblade 2 looks like a summer launch.
I'd love to know if anybody of you guys have played that. I've tried playing both the ones that came out for Wii U, and they were, or actually, sorry, one came out for Wii, one was Wii U.
Yeah, I was about to say I played the one for Wii.
They're really inaccessible to people that don't like JRPGs. Yeah. I don't know. I don't care about them. I tried and I didn't care.
But see, I came from a line of JRPGs from PlayStation 1 and then just the small efforts that were made in the JRPG arena on Xbox.
But it's Xbox exploded now. It's so big that you have to be selective.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's exploded, but not on platforms that I frequent enough to say, I love these type of games. So yeah, Xenoblade 2 is not that big of a push for me. But of all the titles that they announced, it's one to watch on Switch. If it's not going to be released on other consoles, then it's probably one to watch on Switch. And I doubt it's going to be released on other consoles.
I will say that the art direction looks a lot better. It looks like it's going to be more of like an action RPG and not so, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe Xenogears or Xenoblade rather. I just didn't care about it. But when I saw that game, the visual style of it, not just from a graphic standpoint, but the gameplay looked more fun. So I'm kind of excited. We'll see.
Mr. WP, do me a favor here. All right. In OBS.
I see.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you now. In OBS, under sources, right click.
No, I can do it. I can do it in OBS, but I don't have OBS open. I'm opening it now.
Then you can do it a different way too. But if you open OBS, it's the quickest way to get to your properties, and your properties will go system wide.
Okay. Yeah.
So go to properties, configure device, turn off the autofocus, please, for the love of God. turn off autofocus. I'm gonna make you small now while you do that. Okay. To wrap up the quick recap for Andy here. Dead by Daylight. I heard of that game.
Oh, that's the one that's like Friday the 13th, but it's completely broken right now. I think we were talking about it the other day.
Is that the other one you were comparing to Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
So, so beyond that, Mario, we saw it. It's called Mario Odyssey. He has a hat that has eyes. I'm assuming this hat is his new raccoon suit. It gets him place to place. And there might be a whistle in the game because they showed 8 worlds. It was. Did anybody notice that? Like, iconic.
I didn't notice that.
They broke down 8 worlds.
No kidding. Okay.
Yeah, 4 and 4 on the screen. So that was one of the things I noted. It's like that was pretty cool. But for me, that was kind of the most exciting thing I saw was Mario. Zelda did look great, but just to get along here, Mario releases this holiday. Zelda was shown in a new trailer. Miyamoto and was it Miyamoto? Not Miyamoto.
Yeah, it was Miyamoto and that other guy that makes Zelda. I forget his name.
I can't remember his name. That's the guy I was trying. So they're all in New York now. Reggie's out there too, and they threw it back to Japan. And yes, Zelda is coming out at launch, along with, can't forget, 1-2 Switch and ARMS. So there you have it. That was the Nintendo conference. They said, although in Japan they said that they still have more to show, more to tell, because I'm still interested in storage. I'm interested. I guess we already know this is running on Tegra's new.
What media?
Like,
what are we running on?
Is this Tegra's
I didn't catch. I don't know.
Because I thought it was competing with the new NVIDIA Shield too, which is probably something else to look at. But so we still need more information on, again, GPU speed, the difference in using it, because they've already purported that there's a difference in using it handheld and connected to the dock. We need to know storage. We need to know, as you said, Wavy Dave, we need to know media. And there's got to be more games at launch. These guys are talking 80 games are currently in development, and you're talking about 3 come out on the 3rd.
Dude, 80 games that's never going to happen. And most of those will either become vaporware, or the ones that come out will probably be shovelware. And we're looking at the Wii 2 with just a bunch of garbage games that rely on motion controls, and no one will play them unless they come with some quality stuff.
Right.
But they cannot re-release old games. They can't do that. Nobody wants to play like Saints Row 4 on the Wii on the Switch.
Paul, you want to look at him. You want to play some Saints Row 4?
A little bit, just a little bit.
Okay. Look, I did it. It's still doing it.
No, it's not. It's not doing it at all.
You stutter a little bit, but like you freeze for a moment. But then again, like, what am I talking about? My camera looks like it is being filtered through a 1980 CRT television.
You see us not doing it, P? Thank you.
You did it. Nice job.
I think I got to give a workshop or something.
I think so too. We're gonna have to get together and catch everyone up to speed here.
Okay. So here's the question you guys think about: does it make you buy? Does this conference make you buy a Nintendo Switch? I'm sorry, I'm done. In my book, this is a fucking Wii Switch. All right. Does this conference make you buy a Wii Switch?
Drink for it. Hold on. Fucking shit.
Does this conference make you buy a Wii Switch, or no? Everybody's gonna watch this on a replay. Like, this guy's a fucking idiot. Why is he calling it a Wii Switch? Do you buy one or don't you?
Well, here's what I think. I think if you were a regular consumer, you don't buy this thing. I think that you're going for that broad appeal of kind of recapturing what the Wii had. I don't feel like it's going to work. I think if you're a hardcore Nintendo fan, you're going to buy it. I fall into that category. I'm going to buy it anyway. I don't know. I'm already starting to regret my decision, and I haven't even put any money down on it. Right. But I'm probably going to get it anyway.
Hey, Double OP, you got a rare privilege over the viewers. You're actually on the show. You don't have to type your response into the chat. You can.
By the way, my account is blocked.
I was waiting
on Twitch.
You did what is on Twitch?
My account's blocked. I don't know
what the hell did you do on Twitch?
Spam or violation of the community. I don't know what the heck I did.
Oh man, I didn't invest this guy.
Don't worry. I'm just gonna create a new name because I never use Twitch personally. Like I never watch other people play games. I'd rather play them myself. So I don't know what I did. I must have done something. Who knows?
All right, Double OP.
But legitimately, I'm not like
Wavy Davy. You play World of Warcraft, don't you?
No. I was gonna answer that question earlier, but no, I do not.
I'm still the only one, bro.
All right, I'll be right back. I got an important phone call here.
All right. So, for me, I was kind of borderline whether or not I wanted to buy a Switch. Given the March release, I think it's something I have to set up for. To be honest with you, as negative as I am on the press conference and what we saw, the games line up, the lack of to me the most important information when it comes to a new console. I think I want to buy one. I want to buy one. I just still don't know if it's a day one buy. I think that's the drawback for me. I think it's a strong summer buy, even without Mario. I love the look of Zelda, but I'm not a throw down my money right now. Here, take my ducats. I see Zelda. It took me about, I think maybe 6 months before it took me a full year and a half to buy a 3DS. And I only bought that one 6 months after A Link Between Worlds came out, and I got that bundle one. So yeah, your mic's still on, P. Your mic's on.
He probably doesn't even hear you.
Damn. So it took it. I love Zelda. I can play it, but it wasn't a launch buy for me, even when it came out on 3DS. Nor was the console itself. Mario is the game I want on Switch. So yes, I want to Switch. Do I want to Switch now? No.
I'm interested in a Switch just from a tech standpoint, almost, just to see what it's capable of. Kind of like people that invest in VR, they want to see what VR is. I guess I feel that way about the Switch. I feel like if they make some good games, and realistically, Nintendo has always been the company that supports their systems best than compared to anybody else.
Right.
So. If they make good games, like look, the Wii U has like 14 really great games, and that made the system worth it for me.
Yeah.
If this system does the same thing, it'll be worth it. I don't need 50 to 100 great games. You know what I mean? I don't care what other people are playing. I care what I'm playing.
That's true.
So if the games are good and I enjoy it, then it's worth my money and I'm fine with it. But the system isn't gonna. I don't think it's gonna put them on the map anymore. I think they're in trouble again.
Yeah, and again, you mentioned it earlier, and I think that's the biggest problem for me too. The kind of guy I am, it's not just for me ever about just games. I love technology, so yeah, I really want to wait for Mario, but I might find myself buying a Switch, maybe April, no later than May, just because it's got to be it's something I'm going to want to check out.
That's if they're even in stores. They'll probably be sold out. For 6 months.
If I want to buy me a Switch, if I want to switch, I'm going to switch up and switch it. So this is exactly what I was talking about. Andy brought it up. That is a great call out. The Dreamcast. Is this Nintendo's Dreamcast?
I think the Dreamcast had some good games. I think the hardware was good. The controller was horrible. God, that controller was bad.
Remember, it was a great promise. It wasn't even just a controller. When we saw the Dreamcast, we expected games like Tekken to strive on that system. We expected games like Power Stone to become a franchise legend on a system like that.
That Sonic game, man.
2K.
Anyone that saw that Sonic
off.
game,
that's what Dreamcast is. What launched what 2K is today.
Absolutely.
So what the Dreamcast had promised and what we thought we were going to continue to see, Phantasy Star Online, we thought we were going to continue to see these type of titles on it, and it totally flopped because of the launch lineup. So is this Nintendo's Dreamcast?
The launch lineup wasn't bad, but it was funny. Like I say that, and I have a quick story for you too, but the launch lineup I thought was pretty good. You had Hydro Thunder, you had Soul Calibur, you had Power Stone, I think. You had Sonic Adventure, and I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 other pretty decent games, like a racing game.
You're gonna take
or
Sonic
something like
Adventure
that
off, and you're gonna take off those first 2 because I never heard of those.
Okay, Hydro Thunder was like a boat racing game. It was awesome. Soul Calibur, everybody knows.
Yes, okay, not the first two. The first one. You know Hydro Thunder? How I know Hydro Thunder?
Arcades, right?
Dave and Buster. Yeah, that's all
there you
arcade
go.
day for me. So yeah, I didn't know. I know Hydro Thunder. I didn't know of Hydro Thunder on the Dreamcast. So
yeah, and so but anyway, I bought a system. I bought 5 games for it. I bought 3 controllers. I invested into the Dreamcast, and in no less than 2 weeks. 2 weeks, I traded it in and got rid of everything, and I never looked back.
What?
Yeah. I bought it launch day. I got everything with it, like almost every launch game. Just
wow.
I don't know. I got so bored with it.
I took my Dreamcast everywhere. I didn't even like NBA 2K that much. I liked NFL 2K.
I did,
and I played the hell out of Power Stone. That
Dude,
was my game.
NFL 2K5, I still own for original Xbox because that game is awesome.
Yeah, and admittedly, I have to say the one thing that actually did pull me away from Power Stone and what was Dreamcast. It was GameCube. It was Mario Sunshine.
GameCube was good. Even though that's considered a failure too, it was a good system.
Yeah, I loved Metroid Prime. I loved Mario Sunshine and iNinja. Favorite games.
That was good.
iNinja was awesome. But so that's the Nintendo Switch conference. It was.
We'll see if it gets better, guys.
It was fun. It was fun. So we'll be back.
About fun, Larry. That might be the wrong word.
I had fun watching it. I probably should have had my drinks while I was watching that because that was a show to behold.
Let's just hope we have a better morning.
What's that?
Oh, I hope we have a better one tomorrow morning.
That's if they actually live stream it. I thought I heard that you could still tune in and watch some sort of coverage.
Even if like IGN posts 13 articles about all these different things that just came out outside of the Japan conference, that's fine with me. Just give me more. I need more than what we got.
So Andy, if you guys are watching this on replay, we got the chat going too. You guys can always join in the chat. If you're watching us live, you can check that out at twitch.tv/1Life2Play. Just go ahead and subscribe and then actually follow. If you want to subscribe, we appreciate that too. All the help. You can check out our wish list and everything that we've got going below the feed or over on our website. But Andy's in the chat now. He says GameCube was the weakest system, but it had the most memorable games. How can you say that in the same sentence? How can it be the weakest system, but if you remember the games, isn't that what makes the system? The games on the system?
He's kind of right about that, though. I mean, in a sense, like in terms of, let's not say weak in terms of power, but like let's just say weak because like maybe the system just didn't do all that well, right?
Right. I think he's talking in success rate.
Yeah, exactly. Like its success was weak, but there were a lot of memorable games on the GameCube. And I'll be honest, like one of the things that I'm really hoping for is I can use my bongos again for something. I have a pair of those bongos that came with Jungle Beat. I want to use those again. That controller was awesome. But I mean, they had some gimmicky stuff, you know, but there were a lot of great games on the Cube.
So when you saw 1-2 Switch, do you not think that the Wii Fit board is coming back? Is going to make a comeback?
I have one, so luckily I don't have to buy it, but
why not?
I don't think it's coming back.
So like, and this is why I need P in the room here, because Mr. WP brought up a good point. He figured that Nintendo would take hold of the VR market. They would come out with something innovative. They would change the early game of what is VR right now. They still have a possibility to do that. If you look at what PlayStation did with PlayStation VR and just reutilize their camera and their Move controllers, why would Nintendo skip bringing the Wii Fit board back and using that in a virtual reality gaming environment? You know, like why not bring that to be a pressure sensitive pad?
They'd have to make it better than it was. It wasn't great. I mean, it had its flaws.
So you
try to play like any snowboarding game. It's terrible.
Yeah, but that's the snowboarding game that it was terrible because it had weak input. It had this one thing that can control input. But then you look at the Nintendo Switch and you're using the Joy-Cons and you're playing a game like ARMS where they're talking about you move left and right just by moving the sticks. So now imagine you get a Wii Fit a Fit board along with the Joy-Cons and bam, you end up just putting a headset to that, and you've got a more precise control than even what PlayStation VR is having.
That could be true, yeah,
I
because
mean,
PlayStation VR is using like outdated technology technically
yeah. I
with
mean,
those controllers.
Nintendo has a step up if they go the right way.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, he was talking power. I lied. I was wrong apparently.
Now let's see. Okay, he's got a lineup. I kind of like this. Okay. Nintendo GameCube
Discuss
versus
later, be right back.
PlayStation. All right. We got Nintendo GameCube versus PlayStation 2. These are four-way matches. PlayStation 2 versus Xbox versus Sega Dreamcast. I think we've got to split these up. You got to split this up. PlayStation 2 was in era of GameCube. Yes, we cannot put a versus between those two. GameCube versus PS2, I can see. Xbox then versus Game or Dreamcast has to stay by itself. Actually, I think PlayStation 2 is the only one that doesn't belong in that argument. You can't put PlayStation 2 in the mix of GameCube, Xbox, and Sega Dreamcast. Those are weakest by power. PlayStation 2 far exceeds what those former three were doing. So yeah, you can't put that into a conversation. And then you're saying, yeah, that was the console war back then. It was, but you obviously see even from that. That's what I'm saying. You see what came out on top. PlayStation 2 did come out on top. I honestly say everybody's gonna say I'm an Xbox guy. I do love Xbox, but when you look at this current lineup now, and now that we know, not fully, but pretty much what you're gonna see out of Switch, I'm gonna step back and say, Xbox is probably the console to go with. If you're buying a console in 2017, it has to be one that offers you more with the ability to play. At least you may not get those exclusive titles that you get from PlayStation, and I don't think there's gonna be that many this year that you have to worry about. The one title on PlayStation that I think I'm more concerned about whether or not I'm going to dust off my PS4, because I haven't played my PS4 in a long time, to play is going to be that new Tomb Raider. And I think that was called Tomb Raider Shadow of the Tomb Raider, or Shadows of the Raider, something like that. But I can see myself going, if I didn't own a PlayStation 4, that's the one to go with. Go buy a PlayStation 4 if you're looking at, picking up Tomb Raider. But any other titles, I don't think I'm buying a PlayStation 4 just for PlayStation VR, and I don't think I'm buying a Nintendo Switch, at least not early on in the year, if I'm not seeing Mario there, or if I'm not seeing other titles that are going to make sense. We still have no word of whether or not a Call of Duty is going to hit Switch. We see sports titles from 2K and from EA are going to be there, but actually, yeah, we kind of only saw FIFA. I don't know if Madden would be on Switch, but if you put FIFA on there, you got to put Madden on there. But without these titles being exclusive, I think if they're available everywhere, you got to find the best place to play. And for me, it's going to be the console that offers me more. And when you break down 4K, you break down having that 4K Blu-ray player, even if you take away the physical aspect of an optical drive, which I fully expect the Scorpio to be a discless console, I still have to go with something that has the power behind it, even if it's not out yet. I just have to wait. 2017, man. Developers, publishers, listen to the people, please. Listen to the people. All right, so you're saying true, but they competed in the same market during the same time period. I find it interesting that out of all of these consoles, Nintendo has the most nostalgic and memorable titles today. Yeah. I won't say that they have the most memorable. I would say they have what's the word? I can only think of they have the most they have more popular, memorable games than other consoles. If you look at just a Sony player, There's much more nostalgia in what the lineage of what was PlayStation from 1 all the way to 4 had to offer. You look at that Xbox player, there's no more nostalgia, I believe, in current generation gaming than Halo. I'm sorry, there's nothing. When you think about these consoles you're putting forth, and the time periods that they existed in our current generation of gamers. These are gamers who are the millenniums who are not, did not grow up on NES and play things like the very first Mario or Simon's Quest or Castlevania. These are gamers who did not play those type of titles and don't really know what a true platformer is. Yeah, you could separate them and say that nostalgia will only be within these current gen titles, and that has to be the most memorable of all right now is Halo. When you think about being nostalgic when it comes to Nintendo, that's where you get into popularity. Everyone, whether you played it or not, if you're a gamer now, you know Mario, you know Zelda. So they have memorable characters, but the gameplay itself not necessarily memorable to this current generation of gamers. And I think that's where game publishers and game companies really need to take a step back. I could tell a story. I was a sip on my Pike Creek here. Maybe I should get a refill. I was in a store a couple months ago, and a parent asked me, and obviously it was a parent because they were shopping for a game for their kid, and I could tell by the question that they asked. They said, "Why is every game a shooter? Why is every game violent with guns? What happened to the fun, lovable characters of video games that you and I grew up on?" Or they might as well just said that I grew up on because they were older than me, but I understood what they were saying. The problem with that lies in the fact that the people making games now are the people who grew up on the nostalgic cartoon characters. However, they're much older, and when they get the ability to get the power that the console manufacturers are giving them, then they take that power and they go and make games that are relatable to where they're at in their life. These are 30-somethings making video games for millennium generation. You're not going to get the cartoon characters that you grew up with. You're going to get violent games. You're going to get horrific games. You're going to get puzzle games. Their minds have already been tested over the past few decades with problems in society, political, family, domestic, anything you think of. That's what's rattling in their brain, and those are the games you're going to get. So I think we're done with the classic cartoon character. We got games, Dave. You and I were just talking about games like Banjo-Kazooie.
Yes.
We talk about Ratchet and Clank. We look at Mario now. Those games are appealing to us. However, I don't believe that they're strongly appealing to that younger generation of gamers that we're looking at now. Younger generation of gamers, I listen at 9 and 10-year-olds telling their parents that, no, I'll be fine playing Call of Duty. I'm good playing Battlefield. It's okay. It's just guns. I know it's a game. Well, it just ends up being when they play those games, they grow up, they go to design school, they learn coding. Guess what kind of games they're going to continue to make? And that's going to continue to be the world we stay in when it comes to games. And that's probably why the Switch console, the Switch console doesn't appeal to me. I am now.
So I have some breaking news for you.
Breaking news. No, wait. I think I have a bumper. I have a bumper.
Oh, do it.
Let me see if it's there. Okay, I do have a bumper. I don't know if the audio's all there. We're gonna try it. Okay, let's go.
All right, do it. Oh.
Even send the video to loop.
This
I hate
breaking news is brought to you by 1Life2Play.
All right, where's the breaking news?
There you go. There's your bumper. Oh, look at it. Oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah, I don't know why the volume didn't play.
Oh, it's all right. Well, thanks to one of our contacts here. Shout out to Big Mo Williams. He delivered some information that I think we need to know. This is going to pretty much just add to the disappointment, Larry. Are you ready for this?
Oh shit, I'm not ready.
Oh my. Just
is one
get
ever
ready. I don't know. I don't even know. This is breaking my heart right now. You ready? Okay, here we go. The Nintendo Switch Pro controller, the one that looks much like an Xbox One controller, is going to be $69.99.
No fucking, that's more than an Xbox controller.
That is correct. So that is also terrible. Then we have the Joy-Con controllers. To get a pair.
Wait. Before you say that, I got Mr. WP up. Did you just hear that? Your mic's not on. Now he turned his mic off.
Okay, what's up?
Okay. First piece of news, breaking news. We played the bumper. Wavy Dave added the audio. All right. Piece of news here. The Pro controller is how much now?
It is $69.99.
Holy shit!
You know why it's 69, right? Because Nintendo just fucked you. All right, go.
Yeah. Basically, the Xbox style controller. Like I said, this information comes directly from our pal Big Mo. He just delivered this giant bomb, if you will.
Toasted Big Mo.
Unreal. $69.99 for this Pro controller. Okay, that is terrible.
Fuck you, price.
That is, yeah. The Joy-Con controllers, to get a pair, whether you have your choices of 2 black, 2 blue, a red and blue, or 2 red, as of right now, from what I can tell. Those will be $80.
Time the fuck out.
No, I can't. I gotta keep going.
It comes with one. It comes with the Joy-Con controller on both sides of the console. Now, if you want to buy an extra one controller for someone, you have to buy them in packs of 2.
Now you can buy single ones for $50.
No way. So
you're saving $20.
I mean, that's how much. That's how much a PS4 remote is.
Yeah, but but the difference is it's
PS4.
a better console.
Oh God, I just can't wait to understand this more tomorrow. But as of right now, that's what I'm looking at. $80 for a pair of Joy-Cons. Okay. All right, next one. Nintendo Switch dock set includes a Switch dock, Switch AC adapter, HDMI cable. Note that each of these items are included with the Nintendo Switch system. Okay, so this is probably going to be unnecessary, but if you want a docking system, it's $90. Whatever.
I wouldn't say that's unnecessary. That's actually, I would jump on that before I do a Pro controller. I would put another docking system in another room just because.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I can see that.
Just
well, $90, Larry. I hope you're, just bleeding money right now because.
But at this point, please come out with the bundle that gives me 2 docking stations in the bundle. That would be awesome.
Yeah, well,
I
that'll
deal with
never
that. 2 controllers, 2 docking stations, $500. I'll walk out the door and be like, I'm good.
And then the Joy-Con charging grip, which is basically a battery pack, $30.
Wait. I'm sorry.
Hey, you gotta get kidded. That's
the Joy-Con. What?
You dropping some dough.
The charging grip is $30. Combine the left and right Joy-Con controllers into one larger controller with this handy grip. It also lets you keep playing while you're charging your Joy-Con, so you don't have to miss a minute. Oh my god!
So what charges the grip?
I don't know. I don't even, dude.
Man, this fucking console is gonna cost you a grip. That's what I'm full of them, man. You can make this all day. Like, this is ridiculous.
Oh my god.
So wait, let's do the rundown. Hold on, let me see if I can get a live calculator up here. This is gonna be hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
Where am I at? I'm on chat too. Hold on, I've got to get a live calculator on this.
$70 for a Pro controller. I almost don't want to buy this because I feel like it's going to drop in price. It has to.
Is Nintendo the new Apple? No, Apple wins in gaming.
Oh my goodness.
Apple could possibly, if Apple comes out with a new iPad this summer, it can beat the Switch and console sales.
Well, Mario came out only on Apple, on the Apple device mobily.
It's coming out like in a month on Android. But that's because they do these exclusive time deals and stuff, you know.
That's could be a time deal. Could be a hint.
Oh.
Okay. I got $2.99 in here. Let me see if I can if this actually edits live. Okay, so we got $2.99. Oh, it edits live. Yeah. Okay. $2.99 plus what?
60.
Okay. Oh, here it is.
So we got $2.99. We're gonna add
110. No.
Big Mo just joined our chat.
Look
at this.
All right. Oh, my phone died. This is actually calculating, but I need these prices here. Okay. So we got $2.99 for the console itself.
All right.
Now, what else do you think you should get when you pick up a Nintendo Switch?
Get an extra set of Joy-Cons, right?
You're gonna get an extra set of Joy-Cons. How much is that gonna cost you?
$79.99.
$79? We're not gonna do the fucking price of $69.99. We're not gonna go to a Pro controller.
Well, no, you got to get a Pro controller too, because all that single player gaming you're going to be doing, because none of your friends are going to have a system to play with you.
So I'm sorry, but now at this point we've got 4 controllers now for our Nintendo Switch. So we
assume it's 4, but I'm sure that both of them are required together, right? Like they have to be left and right. So when you get like the dual pack, I'm assuming that's like one controller, right?
Is that what you're saying?
I mean, nobody knows.
You can't get half of a controller. So basically, if I got the grip charging station, I'm supposed to plug each side of the Joy-Con into it to charge. I can only get half of that for $50. That's not right.
This is the thing. We shouldn't be even asking these questions. We should know this information right now, and we don't.
So Big Mo, he says he wants the console, the extra Joy-Con. So that's 2 of them, which literally means that the 2 that you get in the console plus the 2 that you get in the 2-pack gives you 4 separate ones plus 2 separate ones in the console. So you have a total of 6 friends you can give this to now. So yeah, I'm on a basketball court. The entire team's joining in. I've also got myself a Pro controller. I got a Pro controller. Big Mo wants a docking station too. That's $89, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's $89.99 for that.
Okay, and Zelda. Now Zelda launches, but it's not going to be in the bundle,
right?
You better be fucking $60.
Look,
if a Switch game comes out costing more than a PS4 game,
let's just assume that Zelda's going to cost like $120
for the Zelda why not? You want?
Yeah, why not? It's not even deluxe edition. It's just Zelda, and it's like $120. Let's just say it's like, half the price of the system. Whatever, okay. $150.
Keep in mind, we still haven't even talked about the whole multiplayer thing that they got kicking off.
We don't know anything about it.
But beyond that,
doesn't make any sense.
And they said that you'll get it free and then you'll pay later. They said they didn't say that you can pay for it later. They just said that you will pay for it later.
Oh my god! He just said $507 for everything he just named.
Okay, so how much was that?
He added it up.
Just announced the Master Edition of Zelda. Oh goodness, really? What in the hell is that? Looks like I need these.
That's everything.
160, 80.
That's everything to do with it.
340, 640. Oh my gosh, $640.
This is killing me.
That's $640. Do I have a? Oh, that's not dollar sign. Bam. Yeah, I'm not gonna write out exactly what all this is, but that's what we're looking at.
That is.
It comes with a master sword, like a real life map.
A real life, and some other.
Yeah,
master.
I'm sorry. I'm getting mad at the at the need to state that it's a real life map.
Not a digital one.
So it's not a digital one. So is this a life-size map or literally a real? It's like Rand McNally. Is it like gonna unfold straight up? I'm lost. I'm just straight up lost. All right, Racers in the chat. What's up, bro? All right. With all you named, so Big Mo has it at 507. I got it at 640. Did I add wrong?
Let's see, 380, and then you have an extra 70, so that's 450, and then you have 90. That would be 5.
I'm at 640.
640. Yeah, that's shoot. Jeez, oh man, that's.
And I haven't. Like, you know what? And you know what? We still don't have a game.
Yeah, exactly.
I still don't even have a game.
And we're guessing that you need all this stuff. We don't even know.
I get one game. I'm at $700.
Well, Mario's taking a poop on mods.
Oh yeah. You got who's on mod here? You're on mod, man. You're on mod patrol tonight. just messed up the stream there. All right. Yeah, this is crazy when you break this down.
Oh boy. Okay, here we go. You ready? I got information on the Master Edition. You ready?
So I do have to break
my phone
this down
died. Never mind.
Hey
Mo, what's the
plug that in?
Mo, what's the website you're getting all that from? My phone just died.
Yeah, we don't want to give away our sources. Plug your phone in.
No. I should do that.
But I do want the contents of the Master Edition.
Do I have a cable somewhere? I hope so.
We'll break it down here. This is the launch price for the Nintendo Switch, $299. $79.99 is going to be the price of a pair, which is not confirmed what they consider a pair, but a pair of Joy-Con controllers. Is that redundant to say Joy-Con controllers?
No, but does Joy-Con not sound like something from the 1980s? Seriously, what is the? Oh God, I hate that name already so much.
Joy-Con I thought was the convention for the Joy Luck Club. I'm sorry, but that's what I'm left to believe. I'm going to Joy-Con this year.
Joy-Con. I can't wait to be the convention with a bunch of other happy people.
Okay, so there is a Master Edition. With
Mo, I'm loading up my phone again here.
I guess I'm upset about whether or not collector's editions. Side note, did you know that there's a collector's edition of Mass Effect that doesn't come with the game?
Oh, much like the Titanfall collector's edition that came out this year.
Oh, was that the same kind of thing?
Yeah, $90 and it came with the statue.
No, this is some fucked up shit. This is a remote control car for $180 with no game.
All of this is so confusing.
Is that it?
Oh, you made right there.
You made it. That's not it. That is not it. No, this is from Mass Effect. That's the Call of Duty one.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yep. So look,
a Relic of Hyrule, Calamity Cannon,
but you got a game with that, right?
Yeah. Weather-worn map. What is the price of that thing, Mo?
Hey,
what are we looking at price-wise?
We're bantering as you collect more information, but I'll continue on here. $79.99 for the pair of Joy-Cons. They're not tickets to the Joy-Con. They're Joy-Con controllers. $69.99. We call that the fuck you price for a Pro controller.
Yeah, seriously.
For a Pro controller, I mean, I guess you're right, P. That's how much a PlayStation 4 controller costs.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you're on the stream, bro. You can talk.
Yeah, that's it. Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Here we go. I found it.
All right. Have you bought more? How many PS4 controllers do you have?
I got 4.
Okay. So I mean, at this point, I guess it makes sense. You've got 4 central controllers, but if these are true Joy-Cons that will split apart, you've got a total of 7 controllers, I guess.
All right, more breaking news.
Oh, you know what you don't have in here? You know what we don't have on here? The stick thing to put the 2 Joy-Cons into. Not the grip pad, the grip charging pad, just the one frame to make it a controller, but not the Pro controller.
We have more breaking news.
That's with the screen to go in the middle. Come on, man, that's like some expensive stuff.
Man, this is This is about to be
You ready?
$1,000. I'm going to tell everybody, forget a Switch, go get PlayStation VR from scratch. Buy a PS4 Pro and get a Switch. Or get a...
You see, we have confirmation now that the Master Edition is $130.
The Master Edition of Zelda.
Yes. Yes.
Breaking down... thanks a lot for this information, too, Big Mo. You guys can follow... I think he's doing some streaming over there, too. You guys should check out his stream. He's got a great podcast, too. We got to get that. I don't think we're accepting links right now. I don't know if I turn that off. Maybe our mod can turn it back on to get some links.
I just sent you the link to that Master Edition, Larry, if you want to throw the picture up, if you can.
I want to give a shout out for Big Mo's podcast, too. But, yeah, YouTube channel. Just post the name of that YouTube channel for me, Big Mo. All right, let me see. Where'd you send that to me at? In Skype?
Facebook. Yeah.
I got to open mad shit now.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
It's good. It's good. It's what I do. Where is that shit?
I can't wait till the wipe it. I have to get a new camera. This thing is garbage.
Yeah, I'm going to work on that like next week.
Sweet. Deleted link has sold out of all pre-orders.
Who's pre-ordering what?
I don't even know. Like a lot of this stuff is... I'm sure Amazon's
Walmart
got
has
it, right?
sold out of pre-orders.
Oh,
Andy
Walmart.
says,
Okay.
If it's VR, you should get a Rift or a Vive. That is very true. But I will sit back and wait until Vive finishes their R&D on wireless Vive.
I think what really is going to inflate these numbers and popularity of this system day one is going to be people buying it to resell because of the hype over Christmas for Nintendo products, and that sucks.
I just don't see why didn't it come out with that on Christmas? Like, why would you wait to have right after Christmas to do it? It's retarded.
Well, it's tax time. Like, I don't know. Let's see here.
In a second.
But I mean, like, if
we're
Walmart
waiting
is already
until
sold
Christmas
out,
this year, I don't know.
well, you might as well with Mario coming out,
right? Like, why not?
Yeah.
Why just wait? Like,
so
Mike just got super loud like that.
Does Maz?
Oh, I mean, it's no problem. I was just wondering, like, it came up like pretty loud.
Apparently, both of our things have frozen.
You're frozen? No.
Well, I mean, no, never mind. Now we're good. Okay, no, I was just watching on the stream. It was frozen for a sec.
I wonder if I can play. Can I do a picture in here? Nope, I can't do a picture there. Oh, I know where I got a picture at.
Best Buy just started taking pre-orders now. Walmart is sold out. Why is Mario coming out holiday and at launch, and where's my new Metroid? These are things that fans ask, and Nintendo apparently forgot that they have those.
Yeah. Well, they showed a little bit of video for Mario Kart, right?
They did, but we don't know anything about that. We don't know if it's just a remake of Mario Kart 8 for Wii U or if it's a new one. Nobody knows. Now, I will say this, and this is something I noticed in case anyone didn't. The battle mode in Mario Kart 8 is horrendous, okay? The battle mode that they showed during the trailer had the balloons above the characters again, and it looked like old Mario Kart 64 style battle mode. And that's a good thing. That means that there's definitely some new content in that game. So I'm really excited about that. That could be cool. I guess, like, I don't know. It probably is going to be a rehash or a port, is my guess. It feels like they're going to get that game out as quickly as possible. Why isn't there a new Metroid? Like, that's all you have to do. Just give us the game.
Well, not even a new
Metroid.
Metroid. Why not a new Mega Man too? Like, where are the games that were Nintendo? I mean, Mario and Zelda is not the only thing that made Nintendo. But okay, so here is Zelda's master. What do we call it? It's the Master Sword collection, or it just comes with the Master Sword. What is this collection called? Hold on, I got this over here.
It's called the Master Collection.
No, it's Master Edition. Yeah, the Master Edition. Quick rundown here on as Big Mo put in the chat here. You get a copy of the game Breath of the Wild. You get the Relic of Hyrule, which is
whatever.
Ganon. That's what I was thinking of. Ganon.
Okay.
Calamity Ganon Tapestry in a weathered worn map. That was Big Mo's reference to a real life map. I love it. Yeah, we did see Bomberman. I guess that was kind of good to see. You do have all 8 of those Joy-Cons. You get the Master Sword statue. No details on the height of that statue. That would make a difference for me. That $140. That kind of makes a difference.
So that's some pretty cool collectibles.
Yeah. So you do get the slate carrying case. Carrying case for what?
The Master Sword.
It looks like it actually carries the system, like the tablet.
This is the Switch carrying case, but you can't carry those 8 controllers. You need to take the box with you to carry the extra 8 controllers you need to buy. 24 song soundtrack selection seat. Wow.
No, that'll be on torrent.
They came out with something on
those.
CD. What the fuck? And you get a collectible coin. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Is that Sheikah?
Sheik. It's just Sheik. Yeah.
Oh,
it's the alter ego of Zelda from Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. See, I've been going too long then. Oh, Ocarina of Time. Yeah, I never beat that one.
Oh, you're not missing much.
Okay.
I'd get if we had more people in this chat, we would get so much hate. You wouldn't even see the chat log anymore. It would just be spamming.
Oh yeah.
I don't like that game.
I guess I have to play.
Yeah, but they said, what about Bomberman? Somebody said they confirmed Bomberman. Who was that?
Yeah, you didn't see that in the trailer there? That's Big Mo.
Oh yeah, that's Big Mo. Yeah.
But yeah, that was in the trailer. I saw a little Bomberman. I still think that game looked like Wipeout, but you said it was probably what?
F-Zero most likely.
F-Zero. Okay. So I guess
F-Zero is pretty cool though.
Have you played it on? It's a Wii U, right? Or is it just Wii? The last time that came out.
Oh, F-Zero?
Yeah.
GameCube.
No.
Yeah.
Was that what? Oh, I guess that's where I'm familiar with it because I know the game.
Yeah, there hasn't been an F-Zero game forever.
Nintendo needs to hire a fresh talent, and Mayato needs to pass the torch. That's what Andy says.
No, I mean I don't think that's the case. So, because I like the characters, I think my biggest problem is I don't like what the console is doing. Yeah, this was Pikmin 4. Good
I'm so sad because they announced Pikmin 4 last year that it was being worked on, and I really expected to see it, and that really breaks my heart, Mo. It's killing me. I need that game.
So we don't have. So what? Okay, what games are we missing? Because these are the 80 games that are being developed right now. So we need Pikmin. We need to see a firmed up of Mario Kart. We need to see some Smash Brothers. We need to see. What else do I want?
They already know that they get to release all those games. This is like a no-brainer, right?
You know what? It's a no-brainer if you got these Joy-Cons. I need a new Master Blaster.
Did you actually like Master Blaster?
It's just still.
I loved Master Blaster.
Get out of here.
It's
no
just
Donkey
still.
Kong.
It's a nice investment. If you do, I mean, when you do that, you get all that. You know it's coming.
You know what? If you would have shown me Master Blaster in this conference, you've got to sell.
But that wasn't a Nintendo title. That was I don't even know who made Master Blaster.
All they kept talking about was third-party partners that they put up a logo of, and then had him come on the stage. Woo-ha!
Master Blaster game. I gotta figure out who made this game. I can't even remember.
IGDB.
Sunsoft.
I shared this information with there's Sunsoft.
Yep, Sunsoft. They're no longer a company.
Somebody's got it sold to somewhere. You know what? Look up Master Blaster. Find out who owns the rights to Master Blaster.
Maybe they are.
Fucking Master Blaster.
I'm
gonna petition for Master Blaster.
No Mario Party, no Donkey Kong, no Smash. Yeah,
it's gonna come. It just. I mean,
that stuff will show up. Yes, it'll show up at some point. I don't. Like, what did we watch, guys? Like, I don't even know what we watched, to be honest with you.
I think I got more information out of Big Mo, and I got angrier too. I'm a little angry at this. I should draw a slash through this 640 and just be like a G.
Like, you're going to take a turd, polish it, and then try to sell it to me for $640? I feel like that's not right.
No, they're trying to sell it to you for $299. They're trying to fuck you over for another $340.
Oh my god. There's
What
gonna be
what kind of computer can you build for 640 right now?
a really badass one.
See,
That's for the weeboo crowd for Xenoblade 2.
The Weibo. That's for the Weibo crowd.
Oh, that's great.
So wait, what we haven't heard yet though? Predictions. Does Nintendo Switch? You know what I'm about to ask. Does
Nintendo's about to switch from a developer that makes consoles to just a game developer? Maybe.
No.
That's what I said.
Does it support amiibos?
Yes, absolutely. It showed it in the trailer, or not in the trailer, but the conference.
Did I just miss like a whole half hour or something? I thought I missed like 3 minutes.
We ought to find a way to get the picture of how they showed it. It was funny. You know how like on the Wii U there's like a clear spot on the actual tablet where you can put your amiibos.
No, I don't own a Wii U. I never will own a Wii U.
Well, it's you're fine. You're not missing a whole lot. But the amiibos now, you have to put them, and it looked like he put them on top of the actual analog stick, which doesn't make any sense because it's not like you can sit it there and rest it. Like, what are you gonna do? What does that even do?
You're gonna push it in like a button.
Yeah. God, I don't know. Maybe
he was You got me fucked up if I'm paying $70 for a controller and you tell me the analog sticks aren't an actual button. I don't think you really need to show that. But so what do you guys think of the bumpers? So the bumpers are kind of hidden.
Yeah. You mean the ones that are attached to the wrist strap, which I'm not quite sure if I need to buy extra bumpers now. I don't even know.
So it looked like the bumper was already there on the Joy-Con itself, pressable, which means you didn't necessarily have to put the wrist strap on. And I'm concerned with, is the wrist strap attachment to that Joy-Con, is that really only one of those, like, so imagine like your cell phone. You got the power button, but then when you put a case on it, then there's this little tab that pushes that power button down. Is that what is on the wrist pad? Is that just a little pressure point to push the actual hardware button on a controller, or is that a whole new button there?
I think it's a new button.
It's getting...
Which would be bad, right? Like if it was covering an existing, that's fine. But if you're telling me that I got to buy wrist straps with a little like when does a wrist strap come with a piece of hardware?
Yeah.
What the heck?
I'm reminded, when was the last time I bought something that came with a wrist strap? A Wii.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a Wii.
So you didn't break your TV.
No one buys things with the wrist straps. If it needs a wrist strap, I don't think I'm using it.
It's like you got to get geared up.
We got VR.
People are getting geared up for VR. You're not getting geared up for this, or are you just trying to measure all the motion first, or what?
I say you get wired up for VR. That's why and that's probably one of the reasons I haven't jumped on VR. That's why I'm pretty good with my Samsung Gear. I like the wireless aspect of VR. If I'm going to do VR, I don't want. I mean, I tell you the truth. I mean, when it comes down to it, everybody talks about VR porn. I don't need 6 wires coming out of my head holding some move dicks while I watch this VR porn. So.
That's fucking. What's this? Fucking. What's the name of that one movie? Demolition Man.
Oh yeah. I'm not into. I don't need the cords coming out of the metal box and shit like that. That would be funny if you had a platinum PS4 and it looked like that shit from Demolition Man. You get somebody over and they're like, "Here, sit down, try this." Like, "Oh no, no." But yeah, I don't need wrist. That's you know what? I'm gonna put it that way. It's 2017. I don't need wrist straps in my gaming.
No, you don't. You don't. It's
I don't game that.
I don't
hard.
need Nintendo. Well, and that's you got to look at it too, like this, Larry. You don't have a company like Nintendo. Again, they're trying to hold your hand, right? They're trying to tell you that you are not capable of holding this thing without throwing it through your television, or you basically are going to drop it at all times. So we need to make sure that you have something to kind of curb your stupidity, right? Or your inability to hold something. Like, give me a break. Like, I've dropped my controllers before. I don't need a wrist strap. It's cumbersome.
I think I want to see the person who uses the Switch on a rooftop or on a playground.
I want to meet those people.
and puts the wristband on, or the wrist strap on.
Well, would that work with like HoloLens technology? Have everybody really running around doing stuff?
So check it. Big Mo's got a friend, just finished paying his just went ahead and just paid for a Switch. This is the guy. Here, take my money. Paid $500 for a Switch, and now because he's also gonna get the Master Edition of Zelda, he has now paid a total of $650. Oh, do not even say some fucking holograms.
God.
Don't even miss it up. Double OP, stop chat. Say it out loud, man. Talk to me. Talk to me, man.
Well, some holograms, some holographics, some HoloLenses that will work with that technology.
Oh, snap.
With that, you know what I mean?
Breaking news. Let me get this transition in. Oh, that's not the right transition. I gotta find it. Okay, here we go. Breaking news. Big Mo
stock in Japan is
live on the scene. Live on the scene. Big Mo just reported Nintendo stock in Japan is currently at negative 4.6%.
Oh my God!
Drop some points there, buddy. Let's see what it opens in North America. We've got about what now? 5 hours. Let's see what it opens at. This is gonna be fun,
man. In a way, it's fun. It's down 23,750, down 5.5%, 5.75% right now. Oh God!
Is Nintendo really still the family console, or is it?
They're trying to be, but they did such a poor job of explaining what this system is even capable of. Like I said, I want to go back to this because I really want someone to explain to me what this thing actually does. I really felt like we got zero information that made any sense to a consumer looking to buy this thing.
Double OP, did you get some information? No information?
No information right now. I'm trying to keep track of the chat. Like I'm chilling.
I got the chat under control, man. I got the chat. I mean, if you see it from time to time, that's cool. But I got the chat.
Remember,
we'll talk later. We'll talk.
You have a system that we generally know what it does. There are like 17 different ways to hold that controller and play with it, right? So there are like a million different varieties to it. You have a pro controller that they didn't give you any indication if it would work for every single game, and that's important, by the way. Because imagine that, or not even imagine, but like if you guys are familiar, when Smash Brothers came out, they came out with the adapter for the GameCube controllers, right? And then they only released like the official Nintendo GameCube controller that plugged into this adapter, right? Which is great, assuming that people still owned GameCube adapters from a long time ago. Or I'm sorry, GameCube controllers, right? Well, I did, but I can't imagine a lot of people did. So I guess what I'm saying is I'm curious that they're going to release they released the adapter for this old controller, right? And then you would assume, oh man, like I get a GameCube controller, maybe I can play some Mario Kart, maybe I can play that new Mario game on there. No, you can't. You can only use it for Smash Brothers. So does the Pro Controller, does it work with every single game coming out? Is it going to be extremely limited? Am I spending $70 on a controller that may only work with one game? I don't even know. Have you ever asked that question on a PlayStation or an Xbox? Ever? Never. You never have.
So when I look at the chat here, so Big Mo says the Pro Controller looks like shit. I'm assuming that's what that is in there. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I need to turn the profanity filter off. Because we say shit, damn, fuck, all that on the show anyway. Mature rating, age gated. But
look, we already got to the point of like, do you really want to keep analyzing it? Because we already know we're gonna get it for Zelda. What are you gonna get it for? You're gonna make that investment and have it replace everything in your household.
But you see, P, you haven't answered the question yet. That's what we were waiting for from you. So you are buying a Switch.
Is it the family go-to experience.
Man.
You have
Who cares
DSs.
about families? I'm talking about gamers, man.
He's
you
like-
are a
he's
gamer.
like-
I'm a
he's
gamer.
like fucking
Larry's
Donald
a
Trump
gamer.
right now.
I would not. I'm not going to get it until later on when the price drops.
Smart man.
Price drop. So
when the price drops, that's what I would go to get it. But
so put it on the board. We're gonna put this down. We already have our Metacritic showdown. We'll revisit some of those later this month too. But let's get a over or under here. All right, let's put it on the board.
Under.
I'm gonna put
under.
You know what?
Asunder.
You know what, Mo? Give us your prediction, and anybody in the chat right now can give us their prediction. We'll probably get an aggregate.
Yep. We got
your prediction of how many months it will take before Nintendo Switch sees a price drop. That's what I want to know. How many months before you guys, WP, Wavy Dave, don't say anything. I need to hear this from the chat. I know Andy's in the chat. I know Big Mo's in the chat. I have my thoughts of what it's gonna come in at. I actually have to see if I get some agreements here. If I do, then we'll leave it at that. Oh, we lost one. I lost a Mr. WOP.
Oh shit! I'm still here.
Off. You're still here, I guess. I didn't know if I lost you or lost you. Your video went off. Video's back. Video's oh. You just reminded me why I said video's back.
Video game.
I always throw one of those in there. Big Mo gives him 3 to 5 months. Exactly what I said before $249.99. We're just gonna go with the high end on that. We don't have Andy's answer in here just yet. Let's go to the high end. 5 months. Mr. WOP, you're up. Over or under? Under 5 months. So 5 months puts us at what? August? Right before fall,
wait,
right?
no, hold on. Yeah, August. You're right.
August.
Yeah.
So Nintendo Switch price drop. He is at under. What do you got, Dave?
Oh, man. I've seen Nintendo and their stubbornness so many times before. I honestly think that this thing is going to take a year
to see a price drop.
Yeah, I do. Because they're jerks.
Got it over.
Huge jerks.
All right. I'm going to put myself down as an over.
Ooh. Look at that.
I don't think it'll take a year, but I definitely do think there'll be a price drop before holiday, but I don't see them going into the fall with the price drop.
To be fair, I will agree with you, Larry.
Only thing is but Mrs. WP, why do you think before?
Because you said over or under. I'm going under.
Yeah, you think it's gonna be sooner?
Well, the price
under
drop.
5 months.
Okay, no, it's got to be. Yeah, because they're gonna want to pick up sales.
So they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it before the fall.
Yeah, so right in time for Christmas.
All right, we got it on the board. So I say losers of this, because it could be me and Dave since we got it over. We don't know what LEM is gonna do. We'll ask LEM on Saturday during the main cast. But I like the name of that main cast. Let me write that guy down.
Okay, so hold on a second. I'm kind of confused though. He's saying like fall, and we're saying what, Christmas?
Well, he's still saying under 5 months. 5 months puts us right at fall.
Yeah,
so,
late summer, early fall. Okay.
I kind of see where you're going because I was thinking the same thing. Is my mic on?
It might like $279. It's gonna drop.
Oh yeah, my mic's on. Okay.
You can think it'd be $299 right now.
Yeah,
no,
so I mean, he's probably right. We didn't say how much of a price drop, but I was kind of leaning towards the under as well because I don't know if an E3 can trigger a price drop, but I do know if Microsoft is planning to reveal Scorpio in the fall to be a holiday release,
Yeah.
September's price announcement of Scorpio will force the Switch to drop for holiday. It will also force the PlayStation 4 Pro to drop. Now, if one happens before the other, I think that's the only way you'll win on the under is if PlayStation 4 Pro drops at E3.
How in the world did the Pro not drop already? No one bought them during the holidays.
They don't know. You know the problem why it didn't drop in price?
Why?
No one bought them, consumer or retail. Buyers of retail didn't even buy them.
We got a whole back room full of them.
Yeah,
Like
that was still actually a conservative buy. Those were still conservative buys, even on the retail end. So yeah, nobody bought them. So they're not going to see a price drop because one, you say you got a whole back room of them. Is Sony sending you any more?
No.
So it's really up to the retailer at this point to say we got to clear them. And if they know they're not getting any more, they're in no big rush to clear them either. So yeah, you're not going to see a price drop. E3 is what's going to push PS4 Pro to drop, and I think that will also domino effect across a few things. But at the very least, it will be Nintendo Switch launch or price drop, and also the launch price of Scorpio. That would be a big trigger there. So we'll see what happens.
Here's another thing, and Mo made a good point here. That the Wii U is still $300 right now, guys. That system is 4 years old. I think it launched at $350. We're talking a $50 price drop in 4 years. And how many price drops have you seen on Xbox and PlayStation? Like 4, 5, maybe.
It works right with. It probably will work right with it.
There were launch bundles that came with the.
It's gonna work. It's gonna work with it.
Yeah, there were bundles that of the Wii U that launched for $399. I thought when they launched in controllers.
That may have been the case. Yeah.
It probably goes back to what we all agreed on earlier too. That they explained some things, but not everything. We have so many more questions, right?
Yeah, we shouldn't have this many questions for a system we're putting money down tomorrow on. You know what I'm saying? That's you're talking about creating some of like the biggest sins in video gaming. Like, if you don't educate the consumer, a lot of times they don't just blindly buy, especially when you're in desperate need of people to get down back on your bandwagon right now.
Yeah.
Nintendo is losing people. If you're losing me, Nintendo, then you have a problem. Because you've never lost me until now, and that's dangerous ground.
Yeah, Big Mo's
I'm the guy that they should include.
Oh, what was that?
The fact that like if they're losing somebody like me, who's been in their corner for years and has backed them up and has stood up to anyone who's been like a detractor of what they do and what they have and like the types of games that are for kids and for family.
Right.
No, man, these games are good. Games don't need to be M-rated, much like you were talking about earlier, Larry. Like, they don't need to be M-rated. They don't need to be, these graphical powerhouses. If a game is fun, it's fun, right?
Right.
You guys have played card games, right? Like, you've played board games, right?
Right.
Tell me the graphics on those are great. No, because they're board games. It doesn't matter. There are no graphics, right? There's art, but they're fun, right? So it doesn't matter what the game looks like as long as it's fun. Why is there a giant surge in 8-bit games? Because they're fun, and it doesn't matter what they look like. So the arguments of we always need bigger, better, larger, and then prettier don't really affect us anymore. Like, we're not at the age of where we go 8-bit to 16-bit to 64-bit to 128. I mean, they stopped. We don't have those clear, concise numbers to say this system is double the better of the last one.
Yes, you do
on
the computer.
Yeah, but
you
on
have
the
to
computer,
look at the technical specs of what that system does.
But let's talk from a standpoint of trying to get this information out to a consumer. Okay, you or I know that, right? But when you simplify things for the consumer, that's when you make money, right? Like, you make things easy for them to understand. And right now, if I was a general consumer, like if I was a mom with some kids and I didn't know much about games, but I knew my kids liked them, and somebody at the store told me to watch this thing tonight, I'd be sitting there being like, I don't actually know what this thing does. And then the minute I saw the price, I tell my kids there's no way they're getting anything. They're never getting this thing.
I mean, my biggest thing is what I said in the first 10 minutes of watching this thing. My phone can do that. My phone
there are
can
games
do that.
on your phone that look better, as good as a Wii U game. You know,
Yeah,
and Mo
yeah.
makes a point. He just backed up my point. He said, more importantly, the game has to be fun. If it's fun, it'll sell.
That's yeah.
And you asked,
Word of mouth, good
why
marketing.
there's the surge in 8-bit games. I get the surge in the creation of 8-bit games, but there's no surge in sales of 8-bit games. Those games
No,
appeal to
digitally on
audiences
PC.
like you and I. Though
Yeah.
the games that have to be rated M are appealing to the current generation of gamers.
Absolutely.
And there's no way
the
that I
retail
think,
shopper, yes.
yeah, there's no way I think the Switch appeals to today's gamer.
No.
It's just not the way they want to go.
It appeals fanboys, but it's not going to bring on, like I said, Larry, when they mentioned 2K18, right? No one is going to come in next year and be like, "Do you guys have NBA 2K18 for the Nintendo Switch?" They're not going to say that. That is never going to happen.
Did they do 2K on Wii U?
No.
Wasn't
Maybe
there a 2K game that launched on Wii U?
No, in fact,
year?
I think almost the Wii U. I don't think it even got any sports games from EA
I swore it had
or 2K.
2K on Wii.
I'm looking it up right now. FIFA 13.
2K13 launched on Wii U. I knew there was a 2K game on it.
Okay.
But yeah, abysmal. Probably abysmal in sales.
I'm sure.
But yeah, because no one's looking to play that on that kind of console.
Right, exactly. And so it doesn't matter if you have that game. No, you have already
that was
lost.
the Jay-Z one though. That was the
customer
Jay-Z
base.
one. Maybe if I only had a Wii U, I probably would have gotten that one. that had a hot soundtrack, man. That had a hot soundtrack.
I'm terrified, guys. I'm really afraid. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
All right, I don't want to keep you guys too late tonight. I enjoyed the conversation, guys. We will pick this up on Saturday during our regular show. If you guys are just tuning in, we appreciate you guys watching this. Big Mo, I'll see you up in the stores. Andy, tune in again. Subscribe to us on YouTube. You can watch all the replays and all the other videos as well. Big Mo, you do the same. All you guys watching this on replay on YouTube, make sure you find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram now. It's 1Life2Play Gaming on Instagram. Check out our store. We got some great t-shirts out there too. Make sure you follow and subscribe on Twitch so you get updates when we do go live. It's not just our shows. We do some great gameplay throughout the week as well. Big Mo's got one more point that makes Nintendo potential sinking ship is how they treat the streamers for their content. Oh, we will get into that on Saturday and over the next few weeks. It's not just Nintendo as a manufacturer of consoles, but it's game publishers and developers as a whole nowadays. It is going down a very, very scary path. And we'll touch on that because we actually have a good topic this Saturday that you can tune in. We're going to talk about how much do expectations play a part in reviews. And I think at this point, from what we're looking at, how does it play a role as well into previews of titles and now of consoles? So we'll get into all that in a couple days here. Actually, in about a day. It's Friday, right? It's Friday. Friday. I'm going to sing it.
It's Friday night.
Just remember, too, that anybody that jumps in right here on the ground level, all right, like we'll remember you in 13, or 3 years or whatever when, this chat is so full and no one's going to know who you are, but we will. Like Andy, we'll know who you are. And Mo, we're going to remember you.
Oh, Funny Games just jumped in, just says hi. Hi, Funny Games. Yeah, there is the YouTube link I was looking for. Mo has a great podcast over on YouTube. Check him out, youtube.com/.
Oh, it is called SFXX Play.
I didn't know how many X's it was. It's two X's. It's not 3 X's.
SFXX Play.
It's safe. Maybe not.
There it is. That is the one.
Mo, is it safe for work?
YouTube.com SFXX Play is Big Mo's channel here. Definitely check that out as well.
Funny Games, we're doing great today. We're actually just about to sign off. I wish you could have joined the conversation. But make sure you hit that follow button. Slam it, but don't break your computer if it's touchscreen.
Funny Games tomorrow. We're going to be doing a cast as well. Or not tomorrow. I'm sorry, Saturday, right?
It might as well be tomorrow. It is Friday. But it'll be Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I'm not sure what time you're at. But 8 p.m. Eastern time, we'll be back with the full crew in the house. And talking some video games, going around the room, and taking your comments and all. Oh, don't be sad. Just hit the follow button. He already did. That's great. That's great. That's great. All right, guys.
That's
Any last words we got?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just
Man,
I do need.
It's a tough call, man. And when we need to find a little bit more information out of what it's capable of doing to go out and drop $640 to have the plethora of Nintendo goodies.
You're walking out of there for $640 with one game.
No. $640 is no games.
Oh, that's right, no games.
Unless it just comes bundled with 1-2 Switch.
Want at least two
games. God.
It
hurts. It hurts so bad.
So you talking about at least 2 games. Thanks for following FXX War Machine.
That's gonna add another game on. That adds a little extra on the top. Gotta get them games. Gonna get a system 1 game. Come on, you go drop for another game.
Oh man, it depends on what's even coming out. Such trash.
Okay, yeah. So, what did Funny Games say? Yeah, didn't know how late it is. The Netherlands. Oh, the Netherlands. We love the Netherlands. On the other side of the pond.
I actually know somebody from the Netherlands. I met them.
Yeah, I know a couple
Japan,
folks
actually.
out there. Yeah, other side of the pond is awesome. All right, so yeah, like Mr. WLP said, we'll find out more information. We'll definitely be sharing that on our website. Check that out, 1Life2Play.com. I am Larry Brass. That was Mr. WLP.
Yo, Mr. WLP over and out.
They find you on League of Legends, right?
Yeah, you can find me over there, Mr. WLP.
And that's also his Twitch channel. Wavy Davy, new to the chat there, or to the crew. Oh, thanks for following, Ms. Agnew. Thank you. All right.
I promise to wave at the end of every podcast.
Oh, that's
you gotta earn that name.
Yeah. Okay. Your mic's up. I mean, your cam's up. Go ahead. Give it a wavy.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for following. Thanks for sticking around with us for so long. I'm gonna take a lot of sleeping pills and hopefully never wake up tomorrow.
No, you gotta wake up. You gotta wake up later today. I gotta go to work.
I'm so sad. Larry.
I gotta go to work and hear all these questions. Like, did you watch the Switch? What do you think of the Switch? Oh man, what are you doing?
I don't think I can live anymore.
It's a pretty good job, guys.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot.
Really was.
You guys can stick on Skype really quick for a second. All right.
Sounds good.
Later.